You're really quiet. Why are you so quiet?
Why are you so quiet? Probably your Discord settings.
No.
I see you have some fancy-ass new headphones, so...
Oh, no. And there's static coming through them, like...
Oh.
So...
Surely that should be fixable.
Well, I've been having a look. I don't know... I kind of don't know what's up.
You are pretty stupid, though.
I am, yeah. I wonder if it's just because of, like, the port I've put the dongle in. Maybe it's a shit port or something.
Is it a USB dongle?
Yeah.
It might, you might have put it in, like, a USB 1 port or something like that, and it might need USB 2 or something to fully work. I don't know.
Oh, alright then, alright.
I'll not try and help next time. Is it the headset I sent you? Any good? I can't hear you now. I think you need to talk into the microphone. No, can't hear you. If you've plugged it in somewhere else, Discord might have picked it up as a different microphone or something like that and decided to switch automatically.
There we are. I'm still hearing the static. It's weird because it's like it's doing the headset on, microphone on in my ears, and when it does that, the static goes away, but then it immediately comes back.
Ah. Weird. I'd maybe Google it. It's a different headset than the one I sent to you, isn't it?
Yeah, I just got this one secondhand yesterday because I was like, shit, I've still not got a headset, so I quickly ran into a place and I got this one.
Is it wireless?
It might actually just be. It might just be fuck. Yeah, it is. It's wireless. Yeah.
I would probably take it back and be like, look, this isn't working.
Yeah,
right.
I've still got the receipt. I do still have the receipt.
Yeah,
so.
good. Okay, fair enough. Right, are we ready? Are we ready to do this?
We are.
Can you sit how you're going to sit? Oh, you will always be sitting.
I am sat how I'm going to sit.
No, because you're doing something on your computer, so sit back how you normally sit and chat. Maybe start painting a model or something, because that's what you're always doing. Just because I need to realign this camera, because you've moved or something since I first set this up, and it's just doesn't look right. Okay. Right. I've moved you. Lovely. Okay, are we ready? We're ready now? We're ready? Huh? That sounded a bit sus.
Whoa. Among Us.
Right, I'm gonna do it. I'm squeezed now. There. Plopped out another podcast out my butt.
I was just gonna say, and there it is. There's the episode.
That's it. We plopped it out. Coming up in today's turd, car crashes, fights, fire, and toilets.
It's gonna be a good one.
It's going to be good. You got to stick around to find it. It's always worth sticking around through the whole podcast to find out what the fuck I meant at the start of it. So first things first, Judd. I almost crashed my car.
Oh, good. Right, almost then, because that sounded like it was okay.
I didn't hit anything. Didn't hit anyone or anything. It's hard to explain, right? You know when you an example I'm going to use that kind of. Most people will have experienced joining the motorway. You know when you're joining a motorway, the angle to look at the cars that are coming in the same direction as you, it's quite tight, isn't it? You have to.
Sometimes, yeah, depending on where you get on.
Well, it's always going to be pretty tight because if it was parallel, you wouldn't be able to be driving fast. You'd have to slow right down.
Yeah,
see what I'm saying?
All right. Yeah.
So you always have to look in your mirror. We're talking about in the UK, obviously. In the US, this is all going to be reversed. In the right mirror, then you look in the window that's right next to you, and then you tilt your head back and try and look in the rear, like the rear right window, the passenger, the back seats on the right, that window. You get what I'm saying here?
I've got you.
This all tracking? We good with this? Yeah? Well, that's what I always do. I always do it.
Okay.
And for some reason, I was coming up to a junction that it wasn't actually a motorway.
Okay.
It was the same angle as when you pull onto a motorway.
I was actually on like a pavement, and I was just fucking running over people in like a busy high street.
Not this time. Maybe next time.
Oh.
No, I was. It was the same sort of angle, but it was on 30 miles an hour roads. It was like in a suburban area. It wasn't fast or anything like that. So I'm coming up to this thing, and it's a give way sign, same angle, same direction that cars can be coming from.
Yeah.
And always what I do is I start to slow down, but then I'll do the same sort of checks as the motorway, and if nothing's coming up the road, I just carry on, and you don't have to slow down.
Yeah.
So I did the same thing, and I even specifically remember, as I was pulling up to this junction, like, for some reason I was like, and I'm going to do the checks extra thorough for some reason. I don't know, it like popped into my head about like when I did my driving test and things like that, because I was driving along on my own, and I thought I'm going to do them extra thorough at this junction this time, just for fun. I don't know. I don't know why. But then, I did, nothing coming at all, so I carried on. And then, when I'd come out of the junction and I was onto the road, I looked to my right for some reason, and there was a massive bright blue car right next to me. Like, this is a one lane road, so it shouldn't have been right next to me going the same direction. And two women in this car looking at me like, what the fuck are you doing? Like shouting, and I was thinking, what just happened? What the fuck just happened? What sort of glitch in the Matrix just happened to the point where I couldn't see this massive, like, off-roader, bright blue car? Like, I just don't know what happened. I wondered if, like, because I swear to God, there was nothing coming. There was absolutely nothing there. Or at least I never saw anything coming. My brain didn't perceive it. If it was coming, I had some sort of, like, random fucking, like, I don't know, it's like some sort of thing out of Doctor Who where, like, just by chance, a fucking, I don't know, a solar flare that an alien has sprinkled with, like, juju or some shit, like, accidentally swooped in that specific spot and made, like, anything past this point, like, invisible, and if for, like, one vision. Like, I don't know. You know what I'm trying to get at here. There might be some bullshit science explanation behind why I couldn't perceive this massive blue car. But the other explanation I can think is like that they were behind me and they thought I was going too slow and tried to go around me or something. Yeah. I don't. Maybe they thought I was pulling up on the left or something. I don't know, but it freaked me right out because has anything like that ever happened to you where you swear to fucking God that like you knew something for certain and it just like the outcome just didn't match at all.
No, I don't know. I couldn't really. I don't think I really have anything to compare that to be honest.
I think what's made it more weird is it's the third time it's happened. It's like,
what? Are you just blind? Like,
no, and it's happened a couple other times when I was on the motorway, but switching into the lane on my right.
Okay.
So I looked in my wing mirror, and then I'd look in the window next to me, and then I pulled into right lane, and I just almost hit someone like in that lane. But after and that happened a couple of times. But after that, I thought I'm sure my wing mirrors are fine, but I'm gonna check them again. I'm gonna adjust them, and I adjusted them after those times, and I thought I probably can see a little bit better now, I think. So that might have sorted it. I might be able to see them better now. And do you know what I actually did after those times? Because I thought I was going mental, I was certain before that I knew where you're supposed to put your wing mirrors. Like, because you have to adjust them for your vision, obviously, don't you?
Okay, yeah.
But I re-looked it up as if I was a new fucking driver, as if I were learning how to pass my test again. I re-looked it up of how, like exactly where you're supposed to put your side mirrors, and yeah, he was exactly right. So I don't know how this could have happened again. It's blowing my mind. What's your explanation? I need some sort of explanation.
My explanation is that you're a shit driver. That's all. That's what I'm gonna say about it. It's just that you don't see it.
What could I have done though? Like, I did exactly. You even said, "Yeah, that's how you're supposed to do it," and I ran it past like 3 other people who've been driving for years, and they're all like, "Yeah, I mean that sounds right." And I promise that I did that. I even told you, like I said, I was like, "I'm gonna purposely really do it this time." Like, that's what got to me as well. Like, I even mentally noted that this time I'm gonna extra look just because I fancy it.
As awful as it sounds, part of me really wishes the car would have hit you, because it would have been so funny. Just this mental image of you pulling up to this thing and going, right, we're going to do his checks extra carefully right now. We go, that one, okay, and then you peel out and you just get smacked by this.
The explanation that Jasmine said was, they must, unless they were coming really quick round the corner.
Yeah.
Now, it's a 30 zone, so they would have had to be speeding. They would have had to been doing like 60 miles an hour plus, though. Like, honestly, they would have had to been going so quick for me to have not seen them. So I can't understand how the hell that's happened. It makes no sense. If anyone has any idea what the fuck could have happened, leave it in the comments on the YouTube video, because this goes up on YouTube afterwards, and you can join in the chat, because we do it live we record this podcast live on Kick and YouTube as well. But probably the best place to tell us is at tweetsbadly on X, because that makes sense. Fucking Twitter on Twitter. Tweetsbadly on Twitter.
How much I'm just gonna call it Elon Musk is. Can we talk about it for a bit?
I'm a bit torn with Elon Musk, because like I don't agree with a lot of the stuff that he likes in stuff, but I like his "I don't give a fuck, I got loads of money" attitude about it. It's like, I don't give a shit about all you guys.
The thing is, though, it's like, I don't see it as that. I see it as that, like, he really, really gives a fuck, and this is why he's like doing all this shit. It's like, oh, I'll buy Twitter. Oh, I'll rebrand it and make it cool X. Oh, I'll have a boxing fight with.
No, I don't think he thinks X
like,
is cool.
Elon, shut the fuck up. Shut up. I honestly think he radiates so much small dick energy that like my cock starts shrinking when I look at him.
Oh my god, okay. To me, it feels like he just like, he knows that obviously branding something as X is not good branding. It's really not. Twitter, as shit as it is, the only good thing it had going for it was its branding.
Yeah.
But so he knows that the branding's worse, but he likes it. I like X. I'm having it be X. Fuck you. So I like that.
It's just it's cringy. It's he's really, really cringe. Like, whenever it's like the Dave Chappelle thing. Did you watch that when he came out of the Dave Chappelle gig?
No.
So embarrassing. It was so fucking cringy. Dave Chappelle is literally doing this bit, Dave Chappelle. And you know, he's having a good time and he's laughing. And you can literally hear his tone change when he's about to do this next segment. I swear to God, Elon Musk was like, Dave, just let me come on at your show and I'll give you $3 million. Because like you can literally hear Dave Chappelle go, and now for the richest man in the world, Elon Musk, and then he comes out and he comes out to like boo. Like a lot of people in the audience start booing him, which is a bit unfair. He's not been cringy yet. He is cringy, but he's not done the cringy thing
he's
yet.
Not done it yet.
No, you know, and he comes out and he's like, what have you got for him, Elon? And Elon sort of just stands there and goes, I don't know. What do you want me to say, Dave? And he goes, well, give him your routine. What have you got for him? Come on, Elon. And he goes, I'm rich, bitch. And the entire audience that just goes, boo, because he's so cringy. He's so cringy.
He might be cringe, Judd, but
shut up, Elon, you fucking pussy. Go back to making cars and shooting them in rockets, you nonce, honestly.
Okay.
It's just my edit. I'm going to call my kid E equals x52972 pi. He is pure cringe. He's literally, if you had a picture, if you look up cringe in the dictionary, it'd be a picture of Elon Musk's cringy fucking face. I'm happy he got bullied as a kid. I would have bullied him as a kid.
Oh my God. Okay. So, Judd versus Elon Musk boxing fight.
I'll
when?
do it. I'd kick his fucking head in. I'd beat the goddamn shit out of him. I'm a rich bitch. Shut up, Elon.
half of what you mentioned is only it's nearly as cringe as you've said, but not quite as much. Like naming his kid. It's cause his fucking wife was weird as fuck and wanted to name it most of that shit. And the only bit and as a joke, he was like, okay, well, I want part of my kid's name to be named after my favorite plane then. You dumb bitch. Matching her energy, but even so,
and meanwhile, while he's matching her energy and, you know, doing this, they're fucking with, like, you know, what's going to be this kid's future, you know.
Yeah, Judd, to be honest, though, I think, you know, the $300 billion fortune, I think it'll be fine. I think the kid.
Well, no, it's not going to be fine because I can't say that word. I can't say that wrong. Because the moron keeps spending all this money on stupid stuff like buying Twitter.
Judd, he's got enough of it. He could probably buy 7 Twitters.
How cool I am. I'm so cool. I'm Elon Musk. I'm going to buy Twitter and call it X. Shut up, Elon! Shut up! I'm going to guest star in Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty, that'll make me cool.
He's even after buying Twitter, he's got enough money to buy 5 more Twitters. So I don't think he
still doesn't make him cool. He's still a pussy.
Oh, very true. Sure.
Yeah.
I don't like. I'm not a big fan of Elon Musk, but I don't hate him that much. But I
used to
I'm
be
a bit neutral, I guess.
indifferent to
really
him.
know.
I used to think he was kind of cool, actually. Like I admired, you know, like the whole. I'm probably going to upset some people right now, but I don't care. I'm a very sort of like idealist, capitalist guy. Like the idea of capitalism at its like purest and goodest, as you know, like someone actually coming up from the ground up and like doing the sort of American dream of like working hard and making his own company. You know, I understand that capitalism's got its problems, but that sort of dream, that idea
it's got enough
of like
problems to the point where you're not
man.
really allowed to do that. It doesn't.
No, he's got a lot of problems. But no, I don't know you can't. But that's what I say. It's like a dreamed up version of it. Like, you know, I love the idea of somebody being able to like make their own destiny or empire, even though you probably already need to do it off the back of somebody else's destiny and empire now. But whatever. Anyway, it doesn't matter. What I'm saying is that I was like, you know, good for him for having this much money and like for doing this stuff. But then he just wouldn't shut the fuck up. It's like, Elon, I don't care. Stop showing up in Rick and Morty. Stop buying social media products. Elon, stop.
What I'm hearing is Elon Musk as a person feels the same way that you feel when you see another random celebrity on The Simpsons. Like, he feels the same sort of feeling, no? It's like, no, for God's sake, give up.
Well, no, I get it a little bit, but with that, it's like at least I could go, oh well, at least there was probably a paycheck there, you know, like it's like I'm Homer Simpson and my neighbor today is Jack Black. It's like, well, okay, well, I get that.
That was my favorite episode.
Yeah. Jack Black's like, what? Oh, that's Jack Black.
Yeah, it was a good one, that one. But speaking of celebrities, though, Judd,
I was just going to say that, like, okay, I was just going to say that, like, I get, you know, Jack Black going on it. It's like he's getting a paycheck out of that, or like, you know, he's got kids, like his kids might want to see him in it. But Elon Musk wouldn't be going on it for a paycheck. He'd be going on it because he thinks that makes him cool. Like, he does the things that he does. Try to just to be like, guys, look at me. I'm not a cringy like 50-year-old man who was like bullied all the way into his 30s.
What makes you think he does it because he thinks people will find him cool versus he does it because he thinks it's cool? Because he likes it. He thinks it's cool.
Because
you feel like being angry at him. Okay. Has there ever been any influencers on The Simpsons? Social media influencer.
Don't know.
On Simpsons.
Oh my gosh. PewDiePie just showed up.
The Simpsons become YouTube influencers in season 34, episode 12. Oh my fucking god. My life as a vlog. That's the title of the episode. Why the fuck has The Simpsons not been cancelled yet? I don't mean cancelled in cancel culture time. I mean, like, no. As in,
just in, look, it's done, it's over.
Yeah.
Let it rest.
Do you know what's wild though? One of my girlfriend's friends is a big Simpsons fan. Like, he actively enjoys The Simpsons still and will look forward to a new season coming out. Like, that level. Like, it's... Like, that's weird, though. Like,
yeah, I think it's weird when you see like a genuine like Simpsons fan. I feel like it's a bit of a rare thing.
I kind of am all right with a Simpsons fan, but I feel like a Simpsons fan should not want more seasons. A Simpsons fan should want The Simpsons to finish. Like, for example, there's been a lot of talk about another Futurama reboot of them coming back with Futurama again. And I'm a massive Futurama fan. Has it come out?
They already have.
Has it come out?
Yeah, it's out. It's out on like Hulu or Prime.
Let me just Google this real quick. Is it? I've not seen it if it is, but I'm not a fan of that.
It's like, out. It's definitely out. Like, now.
I don't want that. Like, the ending of Futurama, as a massive Futurama fan, was great. It was great, and it lasted the perfect amount of time. A big part of the appeal of Futurama was kind of like the time that it was in, like the futuristic version of the time it was in. So it does look like season 11 came out. It's coming out now, as in like 2 episodes are out. But like the next episode is out in 5 days. So we're mid it coming out, the 2023 season. But there's already like, I think they've already made 2 seasons worth. So there's going to be at least 2 more seasons of it, but it's like, And you know what? It might be good, but as a fan, I think that's one that should be left to die. Like, that's fine.
We have had a long break from it, though, haven't we? So I suppose it's like, okay, we could come back, do maybe 2 or 3 more seasons, and then let it lie.
No. It needs to... If you're going to do something like that, what needs to happen? The best thing to do with these sorts of things is, there's been 10 seasons of that show. Like, it started in the early 2000s and went all the way to 2014. That's a good run. And what should happen with stuff like this is, for a good 10, maybe even 15 years, like, nothing to do with it. And then, in the future, have... In this case, for Futurama, for example...
In the world of tomorrow! Did you like that?
Nice, well done. In this case... Make a show that's just very like Futurama again in 10, 15 years. But not actually Futurama, you know? So it's like almost like a spiritual successor. Another example would be Marvel, in that I think that probably should have died after the latest Spider-Man one, because everyone really wanted to see that. And then... let it die for fucking 20 years, and then, like, reboot it again with, like, a new universe, you know? You'd probably start from a different hero, and it'd be different actors playing them and stuff like that. I don't know. But anyway, Simpsons bad.
No, it would start in a desert with armored vehicles, with it'd literally be the exact same thing.
They'd have to reference it again. They'd have to.
Yeah.
There'd have to be a cameo from Robert Downey Jr. when he's like 80.
Yeah.
But anyway, more important news, Judd.
Oh God, I hate news.
And I'm warning you with as much notice as I can possibly give you. Get a calendar entry ready. Get ready to remember a date. It's important. I'm also gonna get up my calendar to double check this date. Are you ready, everyone? Everyone listening, prepare yourself. Okay. You've not got it, Judd, have you? I can tell you've not got it. Get it ready.
I haven't, because it's in the other room.
Go fucking get it!
Oh God.
I need to watch the fucker enter this in his calendar, because he don't remember shit. It's so easy to just keep a fucking calendar. So everybody, 14th of October. That's your clue. That's what I'm giving you right now. What do you think is happening? Guess it before I tell Judd. You've not got long left to guess what it is. Okay, are you ready, Judd?
Go on.
14th of October.
October? Nothing happens in October.
Yeah, nothing spooky happens in October. Yikes, Raggy! I think something spooky might happen. That's how he sounds, right?
He's over there, but I'm over here, but he's over there.
That's all of October. That's how we speak for that time. 14th of October, KSI versus Tommy Fury. It's going to... Logan Paul is also fighting on that fight card. It's going to be an absolute banger. This could be one of the best-selling fights of all time. It's going to be probably the biggest fight of creator boxing ever. It's huge. Absolutely huge. If KSI wins, he's done what Jake Paul couldn't. Tommy Fury beat Jake Paul. Do you know who Tommy Fury is?
I do. I know who he is. Like, I couldn't tell you anything. He's a big boxing man or MMA man. He's one of the
boxers. So you know Tyson Fury?
Yeah.
He's one of the heavyweight champions of the world. Yes. Tommy Fury's his brother. His younger brother. Tommy Fury has been boxing for a while, and he was on Love Island as well.
Okay. Was he slaying some puss? Was he?
Probably.
Was he slashing some gash?
Well, he's actually found his future fiance on there. So,
well, that's brilliant. I hope they have a wonderful relationship and life together.
They've also had a child together. So
good.
Bad.
Muzzle top.
Children bad. So not him, his partner is probably the most Molly May, her name is probably the most successful contestant from Love Island ever.
Okay.
So they're
because
kind of
she got with Tommy Fury, I can get that.
No. Tommy's like the beta in their relationship. She owns like loads of fashion companies and is like a billionaire or some shit now. So even though he's like massive, he's like Tyson. I'm part of the Fury name. They're from Manchester, so they do sound like that.
Yeah.
I'm part of the Fury name. I'm a proper alpha me. And his missus is like, shut the fuck up, Tommy. I've got to go run 500 businesses at once. Can you please breastfeed our baby with your fucking man tits? That's what everyone thinks she's like. So
what a woman! Wow.
But it's a massive pedigree in that, like, he's literally part of one of the legacy of one of the best boxers to ever do it. Also a bit of a cunt, to be honest. Not a fan of the Furies. I used to be a big fan of Tyson Fury, but he's turned into right knobhead. And Tommy Fury's a bit.
Do you know the guy personally?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's happening. KSI Tommy Fury. It's going to be absolutely massive. I'm so excited. I've never been. It's going to be massively nerve-wracking as well, because the last few KSI fights I've been like, I'm pretty sure he'll win. Like, I don't fully know, but I'm pretty sure. This one, it's like, I don't think he'll win. It's like, I think he's going to lose, probably. And I don't think he'd take offense at people saying that, to be honest. Because it doesn't make sense. He shouldn't win, in theory. But that's the thing. He shouldn't have beaten Logan Paul. That doesn't make sense either. There's a lot of shit that he's pulled off that he shouldn't have been able to pull off. And it's going to be so good. I'm excited. It'd be amazing if somehow fucking KSI, the guy who was originally known for his rape face, is what he used to call it.
And doing the Heskey song.
Yeah, if he...
And get hyper.
If he knocks out flat cold one of the Fury brothers, like, are you fucking kidding me? That would be insane. So I'm so excited for that. So yeah, we will be streaming that live on the Streams Badly YouTube channel and on Kick. We'll be watching that. Come watch it along with us. KSI versus Tommy Fury and all of probably the entire card from top to bottom, because there's going to be a lot of interesting fights on there, I think. 14th of October. Keep it in your diaries. Free up the whole day. You're going to need it. You're going to need to rest up earlier on in the day. I'm talking to you and the listeners. Just rest up earlier on in the day, because we're be wanting to go hard all evening. I think we'll probably get some drinks in for it.
Okay.
So that should be good. So you can get some drinks in with us. The only thing for me is, it's the day after I'm coming back from Italy, so I'm gonna be so fucking tired. But who cares? We push through. Saturday, 14th of October. More timings and stuff like that I'll get into as we go along. So make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow on Spotify. Follow Tweets Badly on X.com on Twitter. Cool, yeah, that's happening. I'm so excited. Any first thoughts about that, Judd? Knowing a bit more about Tommy Fury and all of that sort of thing.
It's just it's kind of like a nothing statement, because it's like, well, I expect Tommy to win. You'd expect Tommy to win.
Did you see any of when he fought Jake Paul?
I think I saw a bit. It's just, for me, it's not. I'm not even like coming at this from, I know the techniques of both of these guys or anything like that. It's just like, he is literally professionally like the best, if not one of the best in the world, right?
Tommy Fury, no. Tyson Fury is his brother.
Okay, I thought Tommy was also like known for being like one of the best in the world.
No, Tommy Fury dropped to his knees and started crying when he beat Jake Paul in a split decision.
Oh, okay.
So, no, Tommy Fury's not one of the best in the world.
Okay.
He wouldn't be fighting KSI if he was. It's like, you know, you just look him up. Look up Tommy Fury, and you'll see what I mean, because you'll recognize Tyson Fury, who you thought it was. Yeah.
Well, what if I don't want to?
I guess you are doing something very important right now.
I am.
Painting.
God. Shall I talk about how important this is?
Probably not.
Okay.
Fire, Judd! There's a fire! No,
What?
it's just there was one though. So just adding to the meme that I live in a Mad Max style wasteland. Recently, there was a fire near me. I'm now knelt down for some reason.
People kept spraying paint in their mouth and going, "Witness me!" and jumping in it.
Yeah. My girlfriend spotted it kind of through our... We've got quite tall bushes, but...
Wait. I'm going to have to stop you. Someone has just knocked on the door next to me.
Oh, shit. Okay, let's see
no idea
what plays out here. Okay, he's getting up.
If it's a Domino's guy again, this is going to be really weird, because this is twice as it's happened now, if it is.
Oh, it's a Domino's guy. Who is it?
Hello?
All right, mate, you're right.
Yeah?
Yeah, nothing serious. I'm looking at man.
Alright, okay, well...
No, don't look much.
Alright.
Right, no, we delivered to a lot of your names, Randy. You might have seen the vans pass.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully we're not waking you up or anything.
No, I'm just sort of in the middle of something now, mate, it's all, so it's it. Okay.
First thing then, they'll pay expense, that sort of thing.
I'll have to ask them. Because it's not really my house, to be honest, so...
Oh, right,
Yeah. Alright, man.
Just the shopping.
Yeah, shit, me man does the shopping, so I'll have to ask her.
Okay.
Alright, okay, cheers, man.
Okay, let's find out what that was, as we could hear bits of that.
A milkman.
Oh, a milkman!
A
Oh!
milkman.
Oh, do you not want some of his white fluids, Judd? Not interested?
I just said,
You're not even going to tell your nan, are you?
No, I will do after the stream. No, you probably heard. I was just saying, like, I don't really do the shopping. I'll have to ask them if they what they think. So
yeah. Fair enough. Yeah. Okay, thanks for that, milkman, interrupting our podcast.
Thanks, milkman.
Yeah, we had important fires to talk about.
You know what? I half expect him to go, "Holy shit, you're Jordan Tapp from Podcast Bad."
That would have been hilarious. That's the guy who listens. Can you imagine?
Yeah,
that's the
if
one
he was
guy.
Like some weird stalker, like the guy who shot him from the Beatles.
I think the guy who shot John Lennon's probably also dead. That would make sense. Do you know what's so weird, by the way? Our audience size metrics on the platform I publish them, what the it shows us data about like how estimated audience size and stuff like that in the last 7 days. It fluctuates so much, even though the amount of plays we get per podcast, it's between like 1 and 6, maybe 10 on a good episode. So not a lot, but at the minute, audience size 1.
Nice.
That's a bit of a yikes. So maybe it was that guy who listened to it. But at one point, I checked this and it said 23. I was thinking, where did you get that from? That don't make any sense, anyway. There was a fire near me recently. So I live on the end of the street, and then like there's a primary school like just past. There's kind of a couple small greens. I would call it a green, not a field.
Okay.
And then there's a primary school, and then after that there's like a track for farmers to go down. And right next to the primary school, there was a fire. Like right there, and it wasn't big. It was like the size of like a medium bonfire.
So it didn't engulf the school then?
No, it didn't, unfortunately.
Okay, I'll try next time.
But we were thinking, but it was purposefully set. Like purposefully set there. And we're like, what the fuck? And do you know what it is? It's people going dumping shite everywhere over there. Why? There's a dump closer than there. There's a dump, it's there. It's over there. It's really close. Super close. But instead, for some reason, at night, they take a bunch of, like, building waste and stuff from, like... It's you can tell it's, like, family stuff and building stuff. Yeah. And they just fucking dump it all over there. And this time, they'd set it on fire. Right next to the primary school. They were so lazy that they couldn't be bothered to go down the lane to a more secluded bit where they might not get caught. Just fucking set it on fire there! Like, what the fuck?
So did they get him?
No. Well, obviously, they'd gone. They'd left it. Once it was lit, they left. Yeah. But we thought we should report this because it's it's dangerous being next to a school.
Here he goes, the fucking tattletale Jake.
It's right next to a primary school where small children could burn to death, and also it's next to an unattended building site as well.
You should be like, I'm gonna buy these people a drink.
It's next to a primary school for small children. It's next to a bunch of grass and stuff, fields like foliage that can set on fire, and a building site that's unattended that could have set a bunch of like not quite built houses on fire as well if it had got like out of hand. I weren't certain it would, but the main reason why we wanted to report it as well is because we want him to know that we want people to stop fucking dumping shit everywhere. I gotta live here, you know? So we rung, I think we run the non-emergency police thing because there's not a non-emergency fire one. Because I didn't think it's not like close enough to anything to ring like, oh, get here straight away. It's it's gonna burn his house down. So we called them, and the advice they said, grumpily, they were like, you need to ring 999 and tell them fire brigade and get them out. You need to do that. Go do that. They were like that, and we were thinking, oh, are you sure? It's not that serious. It's still quite small. I think we're fine.
Any fire like that needs to be attended to by the fire people, though, because it's like, it can spread.
It can. What I would have done, but my girlfriend didn't let me. I would have gone up to it and looked at it a bit first, just kind of to see what was going on.
You would have stuck your finger in, sucked it for a second, and gone, "Yep, that's fire."
And honestly, with the size it was, I'd have been tempted to just fill up a couple buckets and like chuck them on it, and then that'd have mostly got rid of it, and then.
You don't want to do that either because you don't know what has started the fire. Like, you don't know what's in there.
I know, but that's why I said I'd go up and like look at it, see if I can figure out what's in it. And I'm certain I would have been able to, but
I'll just go have a look at this big propane tank that's resting in this fire. I'll have a gander at it.
Well, if I'd have gone and seen anything that's even remotely looking like that, I just wouldn't have done it. But like I don't think it was particularly necessary to call fire people. I would have, if it were up to me, I'd have probably done that. I'd have probably put it out and then rung non-emergency to say there was just a fire. I've already put it out. It's fine, but just so you know, like it's a bunch of stuff's been dumped and set on fire there, and put up some fucking cameras or something, you useless police cunts. Sorry, that came out of nowhere. But no, we had to call the actual fucking fire brigade, and they must have had nothing to do. So I didn't feel that guilty, because they came so quick. They didn't have the siren on. They just had the lights on. So they got there, and obviously we started nosy like nosy neighbours, and they just kind of went, they went, psh, and just kind of sprayed it a bit, put it out, and I swear at one point I could hear them chuckling about it. But I don't know, man. I just fucking... I know it's not that bad. It's not like a massive fire. I need to be like, oh my god, I'm going to be burned to death.
Bad. They shouldn't be fucking doing it. Like, I'm only taking the piss. Like, it's disgusting that they're fucking doing that. Like,
that is what I think, though. I'm not, like, scared of my house being burnt down or anything. It's not that bad, but, like, I don't fucking like it. Stop fucking doing it. It's real easy. Stop fucking doing that. Story, Judd.
Go on.
Story time. Hopefully this will help me remember to clip this for TikTok and YouTube Shorts. Yeah. Do you remember the story that our dad told us of when you were a small child and the first time he let you use a cubicle toilet on your own?
I think so. I think I know that one.
Well, I'm about to tell it.
Go on, tell it, because I might be thinking of a different time.
This is when you were at a supermarket that had a toilet, and you decided, as you do as a kid, you know when you're getting a kid ready, and it's like you've got all your clothes. Now, do you need the toilet before we go out? And like, no. And then you go out, and then they immediately need the toilet. It was that kind of scenario. So he took you to the toilet. Our dad took you to the toilet, and you needed to take a poop. He didn't need the toilet. He didn't need the toilet because he'd already gone. So he sent you in and kind of told you what to do. This is what our dad's told us based off, He told you what to do. He went, right, go in and do it. I'm sure you'll be fine. And it started to fill up. The toilet some other guys started to come into this toilet and all the urinals ended up being full. And meanwhile, our dad's obviously just kind of stood around waiting for you. But you were taking ages while these guys are all coming in and pissing and leaving, and then the toilet's full and that. And eventually, so our dad didn't look like he was just there to look at other guys' cocks.
Yeah, because he was getting funny looks off people. They were sort of just like, where the fuck is this guy just stood here?
So he decided to say, Judd, you all right in there? You doing okay? And you go, yeah. And after another bit of time, and another bit of time carries on, and so obviously toilets are still full, and out of nowhere, Judd yells at the toilet cubicle.
I said, Dad, when I poo, it makes my eyes water.
Yeah, he just shouts, Dad, when I poo, it makes my eyes water.
Sometimes it did. Sometimes it did.
And sometimes it still does.
It does, yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, I thought that was a pretty good story.
That was the end of that.
Just a little mini discussion at the end of this podcast then for 20 minutes or so. Skibidi toilet.
Skibidi toilet. Okay, all right. Why are we talking about skibidi toilets?
What do you think?
I don't know what to think of skibidi toilets, to be honest with you, because it's like... All right, okay. First of all, what the fuck?
I'm just going to play it real quick for the podcast.
I'll put it up.
Know.
Yeah.
For the audio only listeners, you'll only hear audio of this, but by the amount of views it gets, you probably already know what it is. And for the video, the audio version is on Spotify. You can also get the video version on Spotify and on YouTube and Kick as well, and you'll be able to see the video version on there. That's it.
There you go.
There you go. That's Skibidi Toilet. But weirdly, this strange, like, Gary's Mod style stupid meme has become one of the most, like, deep lore, like, multi-episode series on the internet. And the channel, the channel it's on is called Da Fuck Boom. Every single day, it's getting millions and millions and millions of views. Here's just the latest ones. We're up to episode fucking 54, which came out two days ago. 26 million views, 26 million views, 32 million views, 27 million views, 19 million views, 47 million views, 47 million views, 27 million views, 16 million views, 39 million views. It's fucking crazy.
People love those toilets, man. People love those wacky, crazy toilets.
The 56 million views and 47 million views, those are like the top. Weirdly, it's not just Skibidi Toilet that's getting all these views. When I look at the channel's most popular videos, it's nothing to do with Skibidi Toilet. It's all like Gary's Mod animations. But the top one is Ultimate Male 07 Compilation SFM. The fuck does that mean? And then the fourth biggest one is called I'm at Dip, and it's an obvious, like, kind of mod animation of San Andreas, where, the fucking, what's that guy, Pop Smoke, Big Smoke, or whatever he's called.
Oh,
he's like
Smoke.
eating CJ. It's like, what?
So it's like your basic Gmod fucking
Transformers Optimus Prime compilation of animations, 31 million views. Why? What's going on with this channel? I thought that it was just like an internet meme that's gone massive and is kind of actually gripping when you start watching all the episodes and try and connect to the lore yourself. But this channel's huge! Like, just fucking some random Optimus Prime animations of 28 million views on another Transformers, just random animations. What are you talking about?
I don't want to sound awful, but I do think I know what it is, and I'm not being mean. I think it's a lot of autistic people. And again, I'm not trying to sound mean. It's just Team Fortress 2 and Garry's Mod and Source Filmmaker brings in a lot of that crowd already, and then there's something about the Skibidi thing, like it's making its way onto TikTok. I think that draws in like a whole other brand of autist. And the thing with autists is that once they get hooked into something, you know this as well as I do, as I sit here painting my thousands and thousands of pounds worth of Little Plastic Men, that when autistic people get their hands on something, they don't let go. So
I understand the obsession. I do it myself.
Yeah.
I just can't see that many people being obsessed with it as a result of that. It's got to be kids. It's got to be kids.
Yeah, a lot of it'll be kids.
Like,
because
but I thought they would find this Skibidi toilet kind of thing silly, funny, but also like epic, like lore type of shit. I can connect the dots as to how a bunch of kids would get obsessed with that and watch loads of it. But I was saying, the channel has so many fucking views on non-Skibidi toilet stuff.
Yeah.
What is going on there? It feels like there's been some sort of hack, like some sort of weird, like, world hack. Do you know what it is? The same person who hacked that car to spawn next to me when I was driving, that's a good callback, hacked this to just take off somehow. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Shall I Google it? Have you seen much of it?
Yeah. Well, I watched Meat Canyon's video on it. Talking about the Skibidi toilets, but I'd already seen like a few episodes of it on Facebook, because it'd pop up on Facebook sometimes, just like a few of the episodes, and I'd not watch it like, yes, my daily viewing of Skibidi toilet, but I'd watch it just like, what the fuck is this? So
yeah.
I don't know. I wonder how many people in those views are that. Like, are just people going, "Oh, I've heard of Skibidi toilet. What the fuck? What is that?" And then watching it and just going, "What is this?"
I realize we didn't actually fully explain what it is. I guess I did a bit.
It's kind of hard to explain. So so first of all, Garry's Mod is like a sort of game for your PC where you can take assets from other Steam games like Half-Life or Team Fortress 2 or a lot of stuff like that, and then you can make movies with those assets. And this guy's essentially using the assets from these games to make
kind of like animations, isn't it?
Yeah, or videos of these heads that live inside these toilets, and the heads pop out of the toilets, and they're constantly singing the Skibidi song from TikTok. Which is it is. I'm pretty sure it's a mashup of a few things, isn't it? Because it's first of all, that Skibidi thing is that fat guy in the red shirt. That's one thing, but it's mixed with the "If you see me in the club, we'll be dancing all night."
That's the melody that it does it to.
Yeah. So it's actually a mashup of two things. So
just mic down.
You've got these Steam assets of heads that live in toilets that sing TikTok songs, and they're in a war against POV cameramen. So like the cameramen, they're all men that are walking around with cameras on their heads, and they're POV cameramen, like point of view cameramen. So all of the episodes of the Skibidi series are from the perspective of a POV cameraman.
Yeah, and it kind of escalates, and there's kind of a bit more to it than that as well. But it feels like a meme turned into an anime.
Yeah.
the original meme was so popular that it spawned like an anime, like, because that's the type of storytelling it is. It's the level of an anime. It's ridiculous, and it's, you know, I feel like a lot of the time stuff like this has two camps: people who are obsessed with it, and people who fucking hate it and wish it to be eradicated from the planet. Where do you land on that, Judd?
I gotta say, I'm sitting on the fence. I'm sitting pretty on the fence here because it's like, I don't care for it. I don't care for Skibidi Toilet. I'll say that right now. But I also at that age that these kids will be watching this at, I was also watching like funny Gmod animations and stuff. But we
would have watched fucking Bunny Kill. Do you remember Bunny Kill?
Yeah.
And
or Shrek is Love, Shrek is Life, you know, stuff
all
like that.
Shit, you know. But
So
this is more popular than any of that. This is probably the most popular thing of this sort of genre ever. But for me, that's a good point that I'd not thought of, that we would have totally enjoyed this at the right age.
But that's the thing as well. It's like, you know, how ironic are these kids being? Because, like, I'm sure they're not being 100% ironic with it. I'm sure they, like, actually do know the deep lore of Skibidi Toilet and that. But, like, also, I'm sure at least to begin with, these kids were like, you know, it's funny because, you know, lol random head in toilet. It's so anti-humor that it's humor. And now it's like, oh, I actually just like Skibidi Toilet, so...
Yeah, well... I'm fine with it. I don't want it to be like, I don't know. I don't want people to get too obsessed with it. You know, I don't want to have a rerun of freaking people jumping on McDonald's counters and going, "I'm Pickle Rick," or something like that. I don't want any of that happening again. But you know, I'm all right with it. Because I can imagine it could be really annoying for like teachers or something like that, for the kids in the class to be like, "Skibidi bob bob, yes, skibidi bob." It'd be fucking really annoying. But
that's the kids though, isn't it? That's like, just
kids are annoying.
Like kids will find anything to like be like that with. So
yeah. So yeah, and I just think anyone hating on it, like, I don't even know if there is, but. Just fucking cares. I don't think there's anything to hate on much, really, is there? There. But that's that. You been up to anything, Judd? You done anything interesting?
I have, actually, and we're gonna have to have a serious talk, a real serious talk, a real talk.
Go on, then.
Because we're going to have to move the podcast days.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's never been done in the history of anything ever. This has never been done before. Because the other day, like Monday, I had my induction to go back to college. I'm wanting to do a construction course, like a bricklaying course. I'll definitely be learning bricklaying, but you can also like learn other skills. So I think it's like they do it on like a point system. So certain courses like equal so many points, and you can like have up to 15 points worth on this course. So it's like you can do bricklaying, which is like so many points, and then plastering is included in the course, but like they also might be doing dry lining in January. So I'd really want to do dry lining. So that's something else I could learn. But it's midnight hours, it's graveyard shift, so it'd be 6 while 9. And so it doesn't get in the way of work or anything, but it is on Mondays and Wednesdays. So we will have to be moved to, I'm hoping this would probably be the best for me, Thursdays.
That's what I was thinking. That might be best as well. When would that start? How long have we got to decide?
It's September.
Okay,
that starts.
I'll for now, still regular Wednesdays, but follow at TweetsBadly on X.com, Twitter, to keep up to date with that. If we don't mention it on the podcast sooner, it's worth sticking up to date with that there. But we'll also obviously mention it on the next podcast. For now, it will still be Wednesdays, but we'll figure that out and then let you know as soon as we've got it sorted.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Twitter
I'm trying
and
to get
on
an education. I'm so...
Right then, that will. Do you know what though? I just to say that will have a knock-on effect of changing our entire video publishing schedule as well. Because
probably, yeah.
I tend to try and put like a day's space between things we publish because we've not got enough capacity to post things every day.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I think we post 6 days a week, which is. I can't actually remember. So we post, for example, a full YouTube video on Monday, and then no, a full YouTube video on no. Okay, let me start again. We post a short, so like YouTube Shorts or TikTok on Monday. On Tuesday, we'll post like a YouTube video, long form. On Wednesday, we'll record the podcast. And also a short goes out. On Thursday, the podcast normally goes up, so that's one of the episodes. On Friday, we get a short go out. On Saturday, we get a long form go out. And on Sunday, we get a short go out. So the reason why it works like that is because the podcast is recorded on a Wednesday and then like published on the Thursday. So it'll just mean that all of that will kind of shift. No one will notice. No one will care or notice.
Yeah, all that'll happen is you've ruined everything. Everything will have to be reworked and organized.
No, it'll just be the other way around. It'll just be Monday long, Tuesday short, Wednesday long, Thursday shorthand podcast, Friday podcast goes out, Saturday short, Sunday long.
Yeah.
So it'll be fine. You'll not notice. It'll be all good. Don't worry about it, everyone. No one listens anyway. That's kind of an excuse that we can run with at the minute.
Yeah.
We can hit you with the nobody listens anyway. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Right.
Oh, well.
Thanks for listening. And we'll see you next Wednesday for now when we record it again. It's live on YouTube and Kick. You know, you can set notifications on those, so you don't even need to worry about which day it comes out. And then the After Fact, you can get it on Spotify, YouTube, and Kick as well. Clips Badly on TikTok and YouTube. Tweets Badly on Twitter. Fuck you, X. Right, bye. Okay, Mazuma. I've been watching some shit. I've been watching some shit.
I'm Elon Musk. I'm gonna name the company X. Him and like Todd Howard like are up there for me, like of people I just despise.
Okay. Right. I think you should definitely watch Foundation, Judd.
No, I actually really want to.
I think you'll like it. Do you know what I don't like about TV shows compared to movies? They have too many directors. And it means that they're less cohesive because multiple directors direct different episodes.
Yeah.
And they're not cohesive enough. At least each season should have the same director. Because I know each movie in a series doesn't necessarily have the same director and they kind of get different ones depending on what style they need. That makes sense, but it's because a movie is basically the whole story of, or not maybe the whole overarching story like in Marvel, but it's itself an entire story. One episode of Foundation isn't an entire story in itself. When you have multiple directors directing something like Dexter's Laboratory, where like the entire story is within one episode, fine. But this is like the entire series isn't even season 1, right? I've finished season 1 now. It doesn't really have an ending. It's like this is the first bit of things, like, and we'll leave it there for now. It's not really ended in any way, and just like you'll get some more in season 2. It's not because I said about Stranger Things is a really good series that does that well, where each season has a story to it that does wrap up at the end of each season, but each season also very well feeds into the overarching story. So far, Foundation has an overarching story across all the seasons, it seems like it's going to happen, but not so much like a one-season story. That's kind of one of my biggest issues with it. But other than that, it's not for quite an in-depth sci-fi thing. It's not really very confusing, and also like in a sense, there's not, but in a sense, there's like big time skips that can happen because of how space travel works in this. I think I've done a good job of not spoiling stuff with kind of how I've presented that to you. It could be really confusing because of that. Like, what's another show that has massive time skips in it that make it really confusing? Dharma was kind of like that. You know, the Dharma show? Where it kind of skipped around multiple places and it didn't really tell you what time you were at in different points. And that kind of got confusing because of that. But this does a good job of that. It's good. It's good. I just can't rate it higher than... I've given it 78 so far.
Did you say David Tennant's in it?
No, it's the guy who stars in Pushing Daisies.
Oh, that was it, yeah.
Yeah. So
he was the Daisy Pusher.
It's sometimes it's not that interesting. I don't know. It's hard to describe. I've given it 78.
You think... say that, but the thing is, if it's like deep, if it's like expansive sci-fi universe, the guy on screen would be talking about how taxes are collected in that universe, and I'd be like,
No, I wouldn't have minded that sort of thing. It's more. I think it just sometimes don't feel that interesting because it's. I'm almost impressed that it's as interesting as it is because of the way they've chosen to present the story. Because the story, it's obvious that to get to any like proper big overarching dramatics, it's going to take like 3 seasons. You know, like at the end of a Stranger Things thing, you can feel a big finale or something. To feel that level of kind of finale-ish thing, you're going to need 3 seasons long to get it in this sort of thing. What I love about it, though, is it's got a very similar feel to Dune, except it shits on Dune. It's so much better. Dune's fucking boring and complicated, and they messed with the fucking story so it don't really make sense. And all the designs are dull. Like, it's all fucking desert-coloured while you're being in a desert, whereas Foundation is beautiful, and the effects in it are as good as Dune. It's so good. There's a lot to like about it, but I'm just like... It's not that there's much to dislike about it yet. I'm just kind of like waiting on the stuff that I can feel is gonna be really good when it hits. You see what I mean? So, but I think you would like it. I think you should give Foundation a watch. I gave it 78, which is really close to the overall score for it, actually. It gets 86, 69, nice, and 75. So overall score is 77. So, yeah.
Cool.
The other thing that I finished, your granddad's favourite show, Beef.
Beef.
I watched Beef.
What did you think of Beef?
For some reason, I liked it.
For some reason, I liked it. Okay.
A lot of it was just like normal life. Like, a lot of it is only as interesting as me experiencing regular life. So, and I don't find anything like that enjoyable, where it's just like normal and people going about their lives. I go about a life. I don't need to watch people do it. You know? And the life I do, I get to pick. I get to make it more interesting if I want it to be. So I'm not interested, and it's a lot of it is based in that, but for some reason I just found it a bit endearing. I think it's because the characters are just kind of pissed off generally. But I didn't realise it's kind of just like a really slow escalation across the entire series. So it gets more dramatic towards the end, but also like... Again, there's not... I feel like there's only going to be 1 season of this series, and... It don't really have a massively satisfying ending. I gave it 60. Let's see how overrated this is, because I bet it's rated high. Judd's granddad gave it 65. So, see, I knew we were gonna... 98, 86. Fucking 98. Fuck off.
Silly, innit?
It's so dumb. 86 and 81. That's critics for you though. 98. See, that's the thing. I know that Rotten Tomatoes works in that it's like, does the critic recommend this? And 98 of them recommended it. They might not necessarily think it's like 98 out of 100 score, but 98%. I wouldn't recommend it. There's better things to be watching with your time. So, yeah. April 2023. When this came out. There's some good acting in it, though. Some very good acting in it.
It's got Invincible in it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Who is that? The main guy?
The main guy. Yeah.
The director... Oh. Seems like there's two directors. Director's only got one name. Hikari. Do you know what, as well? It's like... I guess it's not a problem, but I could tell, I just knew for a fact that this was going to be made by Asian people. Because there's a lot of fucking Asian people in this show. It's like a good 90% of the people that were casting it are Asian, and I feel like that's because they just wanted a bunch of Asian people in it. It doesn't matter, because I don't know, they're still just playing characters. It doesn't matter. It's not integral to the story. But like it was almost like, well, I know who's going to have directed this, you know. Whereas like,
it's like you're watching a movie that's like a horror, and it has a bunch of black people in it, and you're like, come on, show me the directed by Jordan Peele. Come on, where is it? Yeah.
Alexa, activate stream mode. Activate. Previously, I wasn't in stream mode, so now we can begin the stream. The other thing I have been watching, but I've not watched enough of yet to score, is a show called Russian Doll.
Yeah, I've heard of that one.
I need to Google this, because I'm sure the woman in it was in American Pie. Unless she just looks like her. So she was in Orange is the New Black.
Fuller's the main bad guy.
Scary Movie. American Pie, yeah, she's in American Pie too, yeah. Holy shit, she looks so much younger than she actually is. She's 44. She plays someone who's 36 in the show. But it's weird because I was thinking, this has to be a coincidence, because no way they would do this. The person that she plays in American Pie, she's basically playing that person in this show, but like older.
Yeah.
Weird. I'm not going to rate
maybe
it
it's
yet,
the same universe.
Who fucking knows? Maybe it is. Have you been watching anything, Judd?
No, so again, still just chipping us away through Mr. Robot. Me and Nan have started season 2. We have started season 2 of Good Omens.
Oh yeah. Did I watch? Is that newer or did?
It's newer. It's pretty new, yeah.
Because I remember watching Good Omens initially and really liking it, and I don't know whether there was 2 seasons out then though. No, it's new. It's new. It came out last month. Okay, I need to put that on my to-watch list.
So we started on that, like literally just watched the first episode. I've not been watching a lot of TV because I've been painting like fucking crazy for this tournament. So
you're not seen Barbie or Oppenheimer?
No, I literally went to bed at 2:30 in the morning. This morning. And I got about 3.5 hours sleep before I had to go to work because I was painting.
Oh, God.
So...
You fuck.
Yeah.
Have you downloaded the Hearthstone update, by the way?
The update? Yeah, I got the update, but I forgot to get the team thing.
What does that mean? Oh, Team Viewer. Oh, you may as well just do that now. That'll be really quick. Okay. Just if you just download it and install it, it'll be... Yeah, we can do that. Well, while you're getting ready for that, Judd, I did watch one other thing that I forgot to add.
Oh my God.
Nimona.
Yeah, I've not seen this yet. I was watching the trailer, and it did one of those things that I just hate in trailers or like movies in general, where like a character will do something in front of like, you know, so I guess like other people, and then there'll be a pause and they'll go, "This is the part where you run," and I'm like, "Shut up!" And I decided I wasn't gonna watch it.
Judd, you fully realise that's exactly Puss in Boots: The Last Wish.
No, nobody
That's
ever said that.
Same sort of shit.
Nobody ever said that.
I was thinking, I should mention this to Judd because it's really like Puss in Boots: The Last Wish.
I
think I gave it the same score as that.
I have been thinking about going and watching it though, because like I have heard that no, actually, it is really good.
I gave it 2 more than Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, but basically same.
Okay. Well, I'll watch. I have been meaning to watch it now at some point, so I will watch it at some point.
Okay. I can know it. Oh, for fuck's sake! My PlayStation Now's renewed. God damn it!
Oh no.
I only got that so you could play Fallout once. Now I've spent like £39 on it.
You've been using it for stuff.
I have used it for a few things. I played Kena on it. I played Fallout Forbidden West for free on it, which thank fuck for that. Thank God I didn't pay like 30 quid for it. And Jasmine's been playing. Did I say Fallout Forbidden West?
You said Fallout.
Oh, I meant like, Horizon Forbidden West.
Which one's that? Yeah.
And Jasmine's been playing Stray on it, but I think Stray's not on there anymore. But we'll see. It's fine. Yeah, Nimona was good. I liked that. There was some pretty emotional bits in it.
Dad had pneumonia.
He didn't. He had fucking COVID, and he didn't want to admit it. Fucking idiot. Right. Video games, then, you big beefcake.
Again, I've just been painting. So
you've not played any games?
No, I've just been painting.
Oh my god. You really have. What have you been painting? The fucking Sistine Chapel?
I'll show you. I painted 2 of these. Painted 2 of these tanks up. Oh, okay. Pretty cool. I painted another bigger tank up. That's all done. That's ready to go. And then I've been painting up. I've got about 15 of these guys to paint up, which I've just been doing in batches. So I've been doing a lot of painting.
That doesn't seem like enough to warrant all of that.
Well, no, but it's like in a week. Like, yeah, I've had to do all this in like a week.
Could you not get like 1 or 2 of those tanks done in a day?
It took me, it took me like 5 hours to do it. But to be honest, it was like, this big tank was like a whole day on its own. The 2 little ones were a whole day on its own. The most annoying part is these ones, just doing all the little bits on them. Like the gold, I do everything in stages. So like, stage 1 will be just to like get the purple all over the armor panels, and then stage 2 will be I have to do all of the gold trimming all over the model. So then after I've done all the gold trimming all over the model, I have to neaten up where I've done all the gold trimming, because I then do a wash on top. So it's like all of these tiny little stages that I have to do, and it's
Ugh.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah. So you've not got through any more of Disco Elysium yet?
No.
Okay, fair enough. That's rated really well, by the way. So 91, 85, and 96.
Yeah.
Rated very highly. I think I would hate it.
I think maybe you would. I'm almost certain that you would, but there's just a little bit of me that's like, maybe you should play it though, because I don't know, but I'm pretty certain you would hate it.
With how long you've said it is, I can't. I'd have to play it with someone to read it all for me. Because like, it's like movies with subtitles. Oh, right, okay.
It's voice acted.
Oh, that might be okay then.
Yeah. So.
Well, I'm fully preoccupied at the minute, Judd.
Okay.
I'm currently playing Satisfactory.
Hey, I feel like I've heard of that.
It's still not fully ready yet. It's still in beta, I think, which is weird.
Okay.
I thought it was released, but it's like it's ready enough. There's a lot to do in it.
Yeah.
I actually paid £21. Wait, no, it's between about £17 and £21. It costs. I think I paid about £17.50 for it. And I'm fucking. You know, every so often you'll start playing a game and you might not know that it's going to happen, but it gets to the point where it's like, oh, I just want to fucking play that game non-stop. You know?
Yeah.
I'm like that. As in, the other day, I had stuff I was supposed to be doing. I just sat and played it non-stop for about 9 hours straight and didn't even realise. I just kept going.
I know, it's great when you can find a game like that.
But it's one of those games as well, because it's about setting up a factory and it's not so much about a story. There is kind of a bit of story to it and things like that, and there is objectives you can actually fulfill. But it's about setting up all your processes as efficiently as possible. There's always something you can do. There's always like, oh, I could just do this. Oh, I could just I'll set this bit up. I could do that. And it's satisfying. It's satisfying. Watch all the conveyor belts. All the conveyor belts make all your little bars go along, and then that goes into some, and then a machine goes bing bong bong and turns it into a iron rod. And it's just
that does sound satisfying.
It's so good. It's great. But also you can paint all your different equipment, so I have to color code it to whatever it's making, so I know what this one's making. I do this.
Oh, you know what? This game was made for autistic people.
Yeah. I'm loving this game.
Yeah,
and guess what?
yeah.
This will sell you on it. One of the best method of transportation is Futurama tubes.
Yes. Okay. All right. Get them in the tube.
You get in a little tube, and you go, vroom, and you fly off.
Tomorrow.
It's so good. It's so good. You know how like you go searching for diamonds in Minecraft? There's a bit of having to explore and go and find certain stuff. Not as much as Minecraft. There's enemies that you can fight, but they're not massively fleshed out. And you have to like go and find resources. So the latest one I've had to find, which is the furthest away, is crude oil. So I have to go and find it, and then you set up your oil, extractor and stuff, and then you send it back through a big long pipe all the way in. But once you've set up your oil extractor and your pipe, and then you set up your tube that zoops your oil over to it, then you don't really have to go and do anymore. You just have to kind of explore and gather stuff. But something you can go and explore is for slugs.
Yes!
You go finding these massive slugs that are like half the size of a person. And there's blue, yellow, and purple ones. And you get like, you turn them into like these energy cores that overclock your machines. So if you kind of, for example, like if my factory starts drawing a bit too much power, and it's like I could do with generating some more power to make some more machines in my factory. I could like build some more generators, but then I have to find another coal deposit and all this. Or I can go slug hunting and then just whack a power slug in my coal generator and overclock it more. And it's just I've been having so much fun with it. My initial rating I gave it was 74, but I'm gonna boost that real quick because it's better than that. Do you know what? I'm probably having more fun with it than when I went back and played Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Looking at this, it's better than Assassin's Creed. Ooh, we're looking at like, okay, I think it's gonna go somewhere around like Fable 2, Dead Space, Silent Hill PT, Modern Warfare 3. It's gonna go around these, because when I start thinking of like Tony Hawk's Underground 2, Tony Hawk's American Wasteland, these sorts of games, they're better. But I think, and because it's not finished yet either, there's a lot of stuff that's not done with it. So I'm gonna give it an 84, but I'm gonna keep playing it, and with more updates, and if I play it in the future, it might go up higher than that. Because I'm really loving it. There's some stuff you can collect that it says work in progress in the name. So one of which, and they're both considered alien artifacts. And what I like about the game is when you kind of drop in, there's almost a GLaDOS-style voice that kind of tells you what you're supposed to be doing next. So you achieve an objective. It's like, you have now unlocked blah 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 and done this. Congratulations, Fix-It employee, and you know she's like that. But when you are near one of these alien artifacts, she kind of like gets a bit scary, and there's slight ominous music, and it's like comply. And she starts saying funny shit that's like obviously a lie. Like, she'll say something like, "New message from home planet, from parental guardian. Hello, it is me, parental guardian. I have fallen ill, and the only cure we can find is alien artifact. Please collect." It's like, you know, and there's another one where it's like, the president of home planet has issued a warning of widespread panic. The only thing that can stop this is alien artifact. And it's like, so it's like it gets a bit like, oh shit, I better collect this. Yeah. But they've not finished why that happens. Yeah. So at the minute it feels extra creepy because you know it's not going anywhere. So it's like, I'll collect it. They're both quite cool artifacts as well. One of which, it's called like a spoopler or something. I don't know. But it's shaped like the cool S symbol.
Okay.
But it's like, it looks like kind of like a cool like alien ore or something, but it's shaped like that. The other one is this kind of like weird kind of dark grey purplish kind of swirling orb thing, and it's called a Mercer sphere.
Okay.
What do you think of saying Mercer?
I think of Matt Mercer.
Good, because that's who it's based off.
Nice.
It's like a homage to him, I think, or a homage, I don't know. Tim from Critical Role. So I don't know the guy, and I just heard that through hearsay. I don't know if it's actually true.
You don't know him personally?
No. But I don't even know if that's actually fully true, but that's what I heard anyway. But it's just really cool. It's the type of game where it's like, even people who I know don't play it or aren't really interested in that sort of game, or people who don't play games, it's like, I still want to go, come look at my factory that I've built, you know? Like, I genuinely kind of want to show you my factory, but I won't. We've got other shit to do. Yeah, Satisfactory. 84 I've given it. Let's see what other things give it. Satisfactory. PC game.
A handsome score.
No scores yet from Metacritic because it's early access, so I don't know if they'll have them yet. But it's like, it's early access in the same way that Minecraft was early access for so long. You know, it's like like beta 1.8, but you know, it's done really. Beta or 0.18, I don't know. March 2019, it came out. So it's been out for 4 years, but isn't out yet, you know? It's like, just I don't get when they do that. Just, it's out though. It's not in just early access. Anyone can buy it. So I don't get that, but made by Coffee Stain. Oh, you can get a mug. You can get a mug where you sip on your mug. It does nothing. It's very satisfying. There's one other game that I've played before we get into doing some Hearthstone stuff then, Judd.
Okay.
Hollow Knight. That's free on the PlayStation Now thing, and I've heard a lot about Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight, I feel like, is praised close to the level of something like an Undertale. Or, you know, Short Hike or something like that. Yeah. What an over fucking hyped game. It's not good. It's not good.
I didn't think it was not good. I thought it was alright.
It's shit. I don't like it. 40.
Oh.
I got the same kind of like result of feeling as I did when I watched Dune. You know, everyone's like, "Oh, Dune, really good movie." Blah, blah, blah. No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not. And it's not awful. It's just like a bit rubbish, just a little bit.
Well.
And if anyone wants me to get into it, tweet at Tweets Badly and tell me how dumb I am, and I don't know, maybe I'll talk about it more next time. But you have to follow us to find out. I think a big part of it is that I don't like platformers.
Yeah.
But
that's fair. Am I playing some fucking Hearthstone then?
Yes, I'm just putting the scores in for Hollow Knight.
Why are you making me do this?
You basically begged me to do it.
I didn't beg. I was like, look, I might be able to contribute something to the channel for once.
Yeah, that's basically begging for you.
That's begging.
That's as close as it gets.
Yeah, as close as it gets, fair enough.
89, 90, and 94 for Hollow Knight. Fuck off.
It's one of those games, isn't it, that people just
They like for no reason.
Yeah, they just shoot fat loads over. I'm gonna get a drink.
Okay. And then when Judd gets back, we need to set up TeamViewer and all that sort of thing so that I can steal his screen. How are we doing, everyone? How are we doing over at Kick? Anyone on Kick? Anyone at Kick want to say hello? No. Just me. Me saying hello with our emotes over at Kick. Pretty fun. Pretty fun. Look at them all. Let me put them all on. I've got so many tasty emotes. I spent so long fucking doing these, and now they never get fucking used. I don't think anyone other than me has used them. Look, way! Look at all the emotes flying about. Oh, I'm so glad I managed to set up the alerts and stuff on there. Right, I best be changing the stream info. Hearthstone. God, Mr. Beast got 171 million subscribers. He's got 60 odd million more than PewDiePie now. That's crazy.
I've been doing it during the podcast. Okay, alright. Washing away. Washing away.
Hey up, Crimboard. Crimboard Barkerton.
My name is Lord Crimbo Barkerton.
That's true, I've seen him. I've seen Lord Crimboard Barkerton and he does look
My
like
name
that.
is Lord Crimbo Barkerton.
I am a.
I'm
a hog. You must pay me the tithe for 3 goats.
So have you downloaded TeamViewer, Judd?
No.
I'll do it then.
Team Viewer. Oh, come on, type. Team. Come on. Oh, what's going on here? What happened here?
I'm editing a thumbnail as we speak.
Team Viewer.
Yes. Team Viewer. Try now for free.
Right now for
desktop
free.
client is what you want. And you're running Windows, Judd. Just so you know.
I am, not Linux.
No. If okay. You want Team Viewer quick support.
Oh, quick support, okay.
Yeah.
But these types of files can be harmful to my computer.
They actually can, yeah. This is what scammers use to scam people out of all the details.
Yeah.
That's why I'm using it, so I can scam you out of all your details.
You can't have my handclasp. What are you going to get from me?
I'm going to get all your details is what I'm going to get.
What is the session code?
You ain't got it. You don't have one yet.
Oh, is that from Twitch or whoever? Like...
No, that's from me. I'll give you one.
Oh, okay.
It allows me to remote control your computer from my computer.
Right. And now when you say that, in what sense? Hello?
In the sense that I can control it.
Okay, why do we need this then?
So I'm just gonna put it on a break for a second while we organize this.
Okay.
Because I don't want to act. So you just share your screen with me then. Not yet, I'm not. How did I do this last time? Like this? Yeah, I did it. I can't have fucking drag Discord anywhere. Very good. Okay. So now I need to do don't know how to do this. Fucking fuck off! Duplicate. And then, okay. So, what I need to do, I need to turn off this. I need to... this is, what's this? Screen 24. Okay. Copy. Paste reference. Delete that. Down here. So I need. We put good goes in this. The music I've got on while we do this is very not appropriate. It's like really epic. Klungmeister 900. Bear with me, I'm getting there, I'm getting there, baby. I'm getting there, baby. Wait. I'm quite close. I'm getting close. Oh, I'm getting so close. Quality of the Hearthstone is going to be very bad. Right, I think that looks all right. Yeah, this will be fine, I think. Okay, Judd, I've got some tunes on. Your voice is back because I forgot to unmute you. We're ready. We're ready to go. I just want to test one thing. Okay. This is I think we should be okay. Right.
Okay.
So what's happened? It's kind of what I'm asking.
Right. So there's been a new expansion basically. It's Titans is the name of the new expansion. Basically, the gimmick for this expansion is there's Titans now, which you'll never have played Magic the Gathering, and so you'll probably not know what I'm talking about. But they've basically copied something from Magic the Gathering, which was like something called Planeswalkers, and Planeswalkers were like cards. They were like, I don't know if they were in Magic the Gathering, they were ever like minions that you could target with stuff. They are in this. They're like minions that you can attack and target and stuff. But instead of attacking, I think they can still attack normally, but instead of attacking, you can click on them and they do like certain things. So they'll have like 3 to 4 or maybe 5 abilities that these Titans can do. They look pretty good. That
just sounds like normal minions to me, gonna be honest.
Yeah, well, they're not. They're a bit different. They're a bit different.
I figure you'll probably play a game with some, right? And
I don't know yet. I haven't got any yet, but I've been saving up my coins like crazy because I knew this expansion was coming out. So we've got 55 card packs to open up. So
right. So you're gonna end up buying 20 quid's worth afterwards anyway.
No, I'm not at all.
Yeah, alright.
I've been saving up my coins specifically
so
so
just
I wouldn't have to spend
£15
money on this.
worth. I see.
But in the spirit of transparency, I will say that I did pay for the battle pass. I will tell you that. But I mean, I play this game so much at this point that come on.
Okay. Excuses.
Okay.
I like it.
Okay, excuses. Anyway, first one. Here we go. How many do you think I'm gonna get? How many legendaries do you think I'm gonna get? By the way, because this is my luck.
2.
2 out of 55. Okay, out of 55
it's still
packs.
Hearthstone.
Okay. Well, there's fuck all in there. So last
Maybe
this
turn your mic
last
down a little
edition, this last edition, I've been playing Mech Paladin, and mechs look like they're back in a really big way in this expansion.
Nice.
So that's really cool. But like, not just for Paladin, it's like for everybody. So I've seen, weirdly enough, that like it seems to be rogue mech decks that are like going to be a big thing this edition, because the rogue titan is a mech that like does a bunch of stuff to mechs. So
Right.
yeah.
Often epic cards are the ones that like make a deck, aren't they?
Yeah, they can be, yeah. This is another thing as well, another new thing in this expansion is forging. So basically, you'll have a card that, so like this one is it's a 5 mana 3/2, but its battle cry is deal 5 damage, randomly split amongst all enemy minions. It kind of ass, but its forge is that it gains lifesteal. So what forging is you basically just hover the card above your deck. You spend 2 mana, and that forges the card. So it'll then get the ability that is displayed in the forge section.
Right.
And so when you're putting that down, then that 5 damage is being randomly split among all enemy minions with lifesteal, and then the minion also has lifesteal, which is, you know, it's not. I don't think that's super great for 5 mana, but that's how forging works. So.
That would annoy me, because like the thing that I always struggle with in Hearthstone is running out of mana to do stuff and then running out of cards in my hand.
Yeah. I get you, bitch. Stop running your mouth, bitch. I get you.
Seems like you're already getting a lot of duplicates.
Yeah. If I'll say though, like, out of all the sort of decks I want to do this edition, expansion, whatever, it's between. Paladin actually seems kind of boring this expansion, so I don't know. I might try and do a different class. I'd like to do warrior. I'd really like to do warrior. I think warlock as well. I'd quite like to do. And I think I'd give rogue a go as well. So if we get any of the titans for warrior, rogue, or warlock, I should be happy. What do you think to that? What's your opinion on that?
Oh yeah,
Here we go.
I was listening.
Robert.
Oh, hot damn! You got one.
A druid one. Well, that's getting dusted.
That's always
choose
the case.
one. Yeah. Choose one. Duplicate your hand, or summon copies of all other friendly minions. Hot
That's
damn.
a
Okay,
good,
that's gonna be
it's good ability.
Yeah.
Not much health and attack, but
You-
I
you
guess
wouldn't
it's
be
for the
use-
ability.
You wouldn't be
isn't it?
using it for that. You wouldn't be
Yeah.
using it for that.
I guess what I wouldn't dust that straight away, because I think what happens is, oh my god, 2 in a row!
It's a titan!
Oh, shit!
Right, okay. The Demon Hunter one then. Okay. Let's just go over into my collection and have a look at this then and see what it
Hot
does.
damn!
The golden one, great. Yeah. Here we go. Right, okay. Once a proud titan, Argus was fated to meet a darker end. Sargeras and his demons
That's
would
just
later corrupt
really
and shatter
distorted.
Argus to use his power for themselves. Ooh.
So is there? Do you know if that's good or useful or anything? Or
So minions to the left of this have rush. So rush is you can attack enemy minions like on the turn you dropped, but you can't attack face, so it's not charge. And ones to the right have lifesteal, so that's pretty good. And then his abilities. So this is, instead of attacking, I click on the guy and then I pick one of these things to happen. So he could either do Discover a Death Rattle minion. So Discover is, I just get one from like out of all of the Death Rattle minions in the game. Like it's just, I pick, it shows me 3 out of all of them at random and then I pick one. And then it also costs 3 less.
And how much mana is that? Because one of them says 2 next to it. So is it just 1 when it's not got a number?
No. So if it's not got a number, it's free. This is his ability. The Crystal Elemental is it's that. So can you see how it's like summon 4 2/2 elementals with Taunt?
Yeah.
This is just to show you like that's what that is. That's like.
Oh, okay. So you can you right click on them. Or something.
I don't know if you right click or you normal click.
Well, let's say you right click on them and then you can just pick one of those things and it'll just do it.
And it's in lieu of attacking, so you do this instead of attacking.
Right, okay.
But it's all really good. Like, reduce the cost of all minions in your hand by 2. Summon 4 elementals with 2/2 elementals with Taunt, you know. Discover a Death Rattle minion and it costs 3 less.
And that's 7 mana to be able to just get that for free. That's pretty good.
And so you won't be able to do it on the turn he's dropped because it's like attacking.
Right, yeah.
So you'd have to wait a turn, but then from then on... I'm unsure if Titans can be affected by stuff like, you know, the millions of cards in the game that literally have the words destroy a minion in it somewhere. Like, you know, do they... Because
I would think so. It's definitely still a minion. It's just a Titan as well.
Yeah, like, it looks like a minion, but the thing is Planeswalkers in Magic the Gathering were exempt from that. So I don't know if they're going to sort of try and...
I doubt it. He's kind of like Murloc or Mech or something by the looks of it.
Anyway, let's keep going. Yeah, so there's one.
Got a golden one as well. Why do they all have different card backs?
Epic! I think it does it like on random. It's just like doing all the different ones I've got.
I don't think I can... I've turned up the volume of your stream a bit more now. Not very loud.
Yeah, lots and lots of mechs in this one.
So that gold one you just pulled, that can go in any deck, right?
No, that was Demon Hunter. That was the Demon Hunter specific Titan. Because each class has its own Titan.
Demon Hunter.
Yeah.
So Hunter? What?
No, Demon Hunter.
That's a character.
Class.
That's a type of. Oh, right. Okay. Because there's already Hunter.
So yeah. No, I know. Hunter and Demon Hunter are 2 separate classes. Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, here we go.
That's 3 already. Fucking Sif.
Yeah.
It's Lady Sif.
Lady Sif.
Thor's girlfriend.
So, a mage one, spell damage +1, improved by each spell school you've cast this game. So, spell school is like, you'll see it right at the bottom of a spell card. It'll have just like a little word, like it might say holy, which like indicates that that's a holy spell, or shadow spell. So, basically, for each different one of them that you've cast, she has like a higher pip of spell damage. So if you cast from 7 different schools of magic, she's like spell damage +8. So she's good. She'll definitely be in mage decks. She will be used in the class she is meant for.
She'll definitely be in decks.
Yes. I like this card back. Oh, a slime! Yeah. I don't know what that was. Well, I hope I get another Titan because I don't want to have to play Demon Hunter.
Well, you can craft a legendary from that golden legendary.
I could actually just go, you know what, just give me a different one.
It's almost like a free pick which one you want, but it's a shame because like it's cool and it's gold.
Yeah.
How do you know that you don't want to play Demon Hunter already, though? Because surely you want to wait and see which decks are best.
I just don't like playing Demon Hunter. Like I just... it's just incredibly glass cannony Demon Hunter. It's like I either go, bam, I've just done all this damage really quickly and there's no recovery, or it's like I've blown my load way too early because either I fucked up or circumstances be. And it's like, nah, I just cannot like pull back. So I don't mind going against Demon Hunter as much as I mind going up against Hunter or Mage. Is there anybody else that I really?
But when the new expansion comes out, all these decks change like drastically, don't they? Because it's not just that there's new cards out and new systems; it's that other cards get banned and different stuff becomes meta.
Certain classes are always still like. They still have an overarching theme, like, and there's a lot of core cards that these classes have that, like, are the problem. Like, so many of those cards you saw in the last game that I had against that Death Knight, they were just his core cards. Like, they never get, like, thrown into Wild, because they're, like, the core cards for that class. So it just, you know, some classes are just pieces of shit, and unfortunately, when you're a piece of shit, you're always a piece of shit, so...
Yeah, if I were doing a lot of, you know, if you were going for the top rank again, which I think would be pretty cool if you did, then I would just be kind of waiting to see what decks seem to be the best. You know how you were saying there's like it was some sort of mage, wasn't it? That's like just ultimate bullshit. There's no way of winning. Then you have to play that deck then, and
I know, but I hate that. I hate that in like any game. Like, I hate that in
it's just temporary, Judd. It's just until you reach the heights. It's like I never am gonna be ratting solo queue in Apex Legends ranked again. All that I never play the battle royale mode of Apex anymore. I just play like team deathmatch and capture the flag type ones, because the only time I play Apex now is when my favorite streamer is doing viewer games, and then so that I don't completely suck when I'm playing with other people. So. Once you've got it, you can, like,
it's almost like I feel like I don't want to let Hearthstone do that to me. Like, I don't want to let it drag me down to their level.
Well, you could see it like that, or you could see it as you're, you know, beating their system.
No, I'm falling victim to the system.
It's the same in any top level of a competitive anything. You can't do what you would like to do. Having a bit of a shitty run here, Judd, huh?
I can do what I like to do, because I got to Diamond 1 for doing what I like to do.
That's not the top level. That's
I don't
one
care.
below the top.
I don't care.
Just care a bit more, though. Just a little bit more. And then you might get to the top.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. You're making my luck turn bad. You're making my luck sour. All this talk of like fucking doing mage decks. I'm never gonna play a fucking mage deck.
For you, you just have to hope that the deck that you want to play is the most bullshit one.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, like, but that's how I'm gonna play Hearthstone. That's how I'm gonna continue to play Hearthstone, because that's how I have fun playing it. So.
Would you say this is the game you've spent the most amount of money on?
I honestly don't. You know what? I think I'd say yeah. But like, I've not spent money. Oh, hello.
Oh,
Raden.
Priest.
It's a priest.
Or Raiden.
Defra, will summon each other minion you played this game that didn't start in your deck. Okay, all right. I don't play priest. Saying that priest actually was my first ever deck in Hearthstone.
It normally is. Priest seems like it's for pussies.
Yeah. Big priest.
I always like paladins.
Hello, another one! Oh, yes, it's the Warlock Titan one. Yes, nice. Okay, we got it. Yay. Okay, so I'm playing Warlock. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll do that.
And you've got some nice tasty dust to supplement the rest of the
I have.
Warlock deck.
Yeah. That's cool. I've got a cool Warlock hero skin, so all is good.
Why are the card backs random again?
I don't know.
Oh, right. Okay.
They're just random when you open packs. I don't know if you can like change that.
It never used to be that.
No, it used to just be like the one you usually use.
Is there no way of having like it selected so you have a random card back?
There is like for individual decks. Like I can be like, this is the card back I want to use for this deck, but I don't know about like opening packs.
But I just wondered if you can assign, say, when I'm using this deck, use a random card back.
Oh yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
Yeah, so it might be to do with that.
Oh well, maybe it is.
Well, maybe it jizz. Are we on the last pack already?
This is it. This is it.
Oh, you got to do a swirl. You've got to do the Hearthstone logo to drop onto it.
And now I have to.
Oh. 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 Oh.
What a fucking disappointment. All right. Okay.
Yeah, but now you get to do some decking, do some deck looking and shit.
I get to press I get to press a bunch of these.
Why?
Because
what is
number
this?
Goes up.
That number goes up. Good.
Yeah. That really is it.
Really? It's just you got a higher
that really
number.
is it. That really is it. It's just this thing like that exclamation point doesn't go away until I've done it. So.
Right, yeah. I like clearing all that shit.
Yeah, that's fun. Oh, get that in my holes. Right, okay.
625.
New deck. Warlock.
So are you making this up, or have you got kind of like, is there a general structure in mind?
So this is the sort of They give you like templates to work off of, so this will be like the template for the new expansion that's just released. So you can see that like from what they're expecting me to put in a deck, I've already got like I've got 16 out of the 30 cards. So I'll have some fucking dusting to do. But
how would you craft your final deck that you use from that then? Would you just use the one that's there, or would you? Yeah.
So basically, if say I wanted to do this one, if I wanted to do like a completely from the ground up, I'd just click custom deck. But if I wanted to do Forge Fiends, I'd choose that, and then these ones are like, look like that are the cards that I don't have. So I'd need to. This one has like a lot of legendaries I'd have to buy. I'd have to buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 legendaries, and then it's like I'd have to get 2 epics. 2 rares, 3 rares, 4 epics. I'd have to get 6 epics, 5 legendaries, and 2 rares to fill this out. That's like...
That's a lot.
I don't know, it's a lot of dust. Which...
Do you think that they put rarer cards in there to make you want to buy more packs?
Maybe. There's a possibility. Let's have a quick look at what this guy does. Titan, Battlecry, open a portal that summons 2 3/2 imps each turn. So that portal basically will never be able to be gotten rid of. It will always be there. Because they've had portals like before for Warlocks where it's just open a portal, it stays there, there's nothing you can do about it. So basically you summon this guy and continuously you're getting 2 3/2s just showing up.
That's kind of like a downside, if anything.
It can be, but then we've got his abilities, which are send all other minions into the Twisting Nether. So basically, the Twisting Nether is the portal that he summons. So that's an ability to just basically say all minions on the board go away, which is pretty good.
And also, I might summon them at some point.
Yeah, I don't know if you summon the enemies is the thing, because I was looking at this guy's earlier. But the next one is summon 2 6/6 from the Twisting Nether. And then the one after that is future demons summoned from the Twisting Nether have +2 health and taunt. So these would become 6/8, just base and taunt, and then you can use that any number of times as you want. And also for the rest of the game, these imps that are being summoned from your portal would be coming out with as 5/4s with taunt. So there's that, but you can just keep using that. Yeah. Yeah. keep summoning minions and get rid of all minions sounds very good. So, yeah. Imprisoned Horror, what's this? Costs 1 less for each damage you've taken this game. That could maybe be good. Anyway, we gotta make a deck. We're making a deck. Well, so what's the idea of this deck really? Destroy your deck for the rest of the game. So the idea for this deck not this deck specifically, but for this card was you draw your entire deck. So like you've not got any cards left in your deck.
Yeah.
Then you play a card that swaps decks with your opponent. Then you play this guy. So you basically this
Well, wouldn't you
minion,
spend all your deck, destroy, then play this guy, then swap decks with your opponent?
What? Wait, destroy your deck for the rest of your game. Your minions are immune.
Yeah, so you spend your deck,
So basically, you play this guy. Your deck's destroyed, but then you play another minion that swaps decks with your opponent. So then basically you get the rest of your entire opponent's deck, and your opponent has no deck. But also because this guy has for the rest of the game, your minions are immune. That minion that does the deck swapping can now never die. So you just have no deck. It's what happened last expansion. So I don't know what it is here. This thing is just always incredibly fucking scary. Flesh Behemoth, yeah, that makes sense. Drafia. Loken, this is new. Jailer of Yogg-Saron. He's my favorite old god. Discover a minion from your deck. Summon a tentacle with its stats and taunt. So, okay.
Yeah, that just sounds kind of an alright ability. Like you can't go wrong with it, but like it's not doing anything drastic, is it?
So we'd be looking at getting, because these are all spells by the looks of it. So the very worst thing looks like it could drop on is a 3/4. So really, at the worst case scenario is you're spending 6 mana for a 3/3 and a 3/4 with taunt. Some with its stats, so it's only like the attack and health that's getting from that. It's not getting like, it's death rattle or it's whatever, like its ability.
But it's also not it's not summoning that minion as well. It's not spending a card.
No, it's not.
Deck,
it's not. It could also be landing on Mal'Ganis or Sargeras or Thaddeus, or the Jailer. So you could be spending 6 mana for a 3/3, and then also be getting a 10/10 taunt or an 11/11 taunt, or So I don't know about this dude. For a legendary, I mean, it's like that's 1,600 dust. If I'm gonna make this deck, need to think about what the fuck I'm spending it on. Twisted Tether. Destroy a minion and give its stats to a random undead in your hand. 1 undead. 2 undead. 3 undead. Yeah, this could... only 3 undead now. What are we thinking, Jake?
I don't know. Like, is that an important kind of bit of the main combo of this deck? It might be that it doesn't. There's not many that it could give it to, but like that might be the point. I don't know. I know. I purposely don't want to get my brain started on this shit.
Okay. All right, so I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to dust some cards and like see what we come to.
You're going to have to Thanos snap.
The first thing to go is that golden legendary that we were really excited to pull.
Do you kind of collect a lot of cards, or just any that you're not going to use right now in your current deck, you just get rid of them?
And anything I'm not going to use, I get rid of.
So you had like some golden imps there, but you can't dust those, though, right?
No, some of them. Like, yeah, they're uncraftable because they're like core. They're like core cards for that deck. Yeah. So, some of them you can't do anything with. Do it with that one. None of them. That guy can go. Yeah. That can go. You have to stay. You're all core. Is that in my deck? That might be my deck. Yeah, it is. Deal 5 damage randomly split amongst all enemy minions. Restore 2 health to your hero for each killed. Okay.
But have you got the non-gold version of it? Because then, or is it a crucial core card? I don't fucking know.
No, it's not a core card, but I don't have the non-gold version. I have one non-gold version of it, but not 2. Tell you what, while I'm here, I'm just gonna quickly make Thaddeus because Thaddeus is very good. Okay.
Thaddeus is very good.
Why did you say it like that?
Because I'm getting a bit deliriously tired now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry to hear that.
Oh, I liked Sif. Just Thor's girlfriend. And Raiden's from that video game where they slap each other up.
You're a slap up.
What's that? What's that one? That one that's moving around?
This one that's jiggling and wiggling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I hate the diamond cards. I hate how they look.
Diamond cards?
Yeah.
What the fuck? What, is it because they're doing a Fortnite emote? Is that why they're diamond?
I just don't think any of them look good. Like, I just don't think any of them look nice.
It doesn't feel as cool as the gold ones for some reason.
No. Yeah,
it looks like one of those like AI animation, where it's like, oh, make this photo of your baby look like it's singing "I'm never gonna dance."
Yeah, yeah, it does.
That's what it looks like. Oh, look, Nemo.
There he is. I found him.
Oh, what's that one? There was a weird one there as well. Heartthrob.
Oh, the yes. I don't even know what this was about. It was like they just had weird frames. I don't even know what that was about. It was just like some of them just had weird frames.
Okay. This game's just so fucked and bloated now.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
A lot of stuff like this, it's like, oh God, that's still actually going. Do people still like get excited for every expansion? Meanwhile, we're doing this.
Yeah. I don't know. I was never like super excited for it. I was just like, this is a game that I play anyway. We'll do a thing on it.
Yeah. But I just can't imagine there's any Hearthstone fans, because I don't think you'd consider yourself a fan, would you? It's a game you play.
God, no. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's like, how can you be a Hearthstone fan at this point? It's the same as what we're on about with The Simpsons.
Yeah. How many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But it's 2 legendaries, so that's 3,200. How much are these? They're 100, yeah. So that's 3,400. So that's 4,200, and then 5,400. I think I need. Okay. Will I be able to do it? Find out.
New Apex season in 6 days as well, Judd.
Say again?
New Apex season in 6 days as well. They need to fix ranked ASAP.
Why? Why do they need to fix rank?
Because anyone can get to ranked by just kind of sitting there.
Yeah, anyone can, can't they?
What did I just say?
You said anyone can.
Sorry, I meant anyone can get to the top rank.
Yeah, that's what you said.
No, they can. Oh, well, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm so tired all of a sudden now. I feel drunk.
What the fuck?
No, I literally thought about, because Jasmine doesn't play games ever, as you know. Yeah. I wanted to do a series where she gets to Masters, because it's possible. That's why I think I might have said to you, do you want to get to Masters this season on Apex, because you will be able to. To be honest, like, if we actually hammered it, like if we played all day for the next 6 days on ranked before season finishes, we could probably get there without having to do anything too cheesy, because so many people have gotten to that rank that it's all like really shit players, so we'd probably be able to kill them. It's not even just like hiding and stuff that they do.
Yeah. Tears. Get rid of these. Get rid of them. Get rid of that one. Yes. Get rid of this one. Yes. Get rid of that one. Isn't this a fun and interesting game? I'll take that as a yes.
Is this a game?
Yeah. It's one of them.
There's I thought this was an ATM.
No, you get money out of those.
Oh, I meant a vending machine.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. I like this. It's a big frog.
I like this game. Is definitely you sat next to a vending machine that keeps like beeping and telling you buy all this shit, and you're rolling a dice hoping to get a 6. That's what you're doing. Yeah. But the dice is loaded, so half of the time you only get a 1 or a 2. The rest of the time you might get a 3.
Yeah. Right. Let's see how many of the non-legendary cards that'll buy us, and then I might just play without the other two, because I don't think the other two. One of them's a really good legendary, but I don't think the guy who summons a taunt is like. I don't know about him.
I think it would be good, but you know, you're not going to be able to get everything, are you? You got to say what's the weakest stuff.
This is very good. This Symphony of Sins. It was in the last one.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 of them. 2 of them.
Oh, it always looks a bit painful watching all the dust disappear.
Yeah. 2 of them.
You ain't got enough.
Well, only 1 so far. Yeah. So 400, 800, 1,200, 2,800, 4,400.
Yeesh, that's a lot of dust. Righty.
Righty. I might be able to get like 1 more epic here.
Oh dear.
And then we'll try. Say again.
No, don't listen to me. I thought you just bought them, but it's probably just some other card that looks slightly similar. See, why don't you disenchant Gazgugian?
I can't. He won't let me. I would,
just
do
it.
I can't get rid of the Gajugian. It won't let me.
Gazgugian.
I say enough of these Gajugians. I see them all over the damn place. I'm sick of it.
The Glaswegian Gazgugian. Yes. It's from Scotland.
The Glasglugians. To say, what are you doing in my swamp?
So are you disenchanting your warrior deck from last season now then?
No. I didn't do a warrior deck last season. This is all from like what we've just opened now.
But will you disenchant cards from? It were a paladin deck last time, weren't it?
It was. I'm
keep that deck?
not yet, because this deck isn't finished yet. Like, so we'll get it to nearly done. We'll be missing a couple of the cards that it recommended us. So like we've got 400 here. So if I get that other Shallow Grave, so we'll be missing out Symphony of Sins, which is I do actually think I could I could do with getting at some point, because it actually is a very good card. We're missing this guy, which I'm unsure of at the moment if he's super necessary, and then we're missing 2 of these, which are just destroy a friendly minion to destroy an enemy minion, which I think we could probably survive without. So yeah, if we'll throw in.
Sounds like you need to get Symphony of Sin more than anything else right now.
Yeah. But I don't think we have the dust to do it. To be honest with you, like. I'm only getting 5 for every one of these that I dust, so...
Yeah.
Yeah. So...
It'd be good if there was, like, an option to dust everything that's not in a deck that I've got currently made.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. So we need to have a think about what we're going to replace those things with. So... because that's only a 1 cost thing, so you'd normally want to have something that's about that cost to replace it with. But the only things are like Mortal Coil could be alright.
Mortal Kombat is pretty good.
Yeah. Have you seen that they're adding Homelander and Omni-Man to the next Mortal Kombat?
Have you seen that they're already in Call of Duty?
I don't care about that, though.
It's cringe as fuck. Why the fuck would they be in Call of Duty? It's like dudes are getting like lasered in half by fucking Homelander. You can play as Homelander. It's a bit like Star Wars Battlefront, but it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And Snoop Dogg and Nicki Minaj are going into Call of Duty as well.
I know, that's fucking...
Stop. So just recognise that your game's dull and old and done.
Yeah. That woke you up, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. But them being in Mortal Kombat is massively different. It makes way more sense to have a guest star like that.
As well, though, haven't they? They've always had guest fighters from like other IPs.
Yeah. So,
I might just fucking press this button and let the machine decide for me. Yeah. So, I'm gonna do Mortal Coil. I'll do another Mortal Coil. No, I will do a Siphon Soul. I'll do 1. You can add more than... Okay. I'll get rid of them because they're not in there anymore. I guess I could have 2 of them in. Give it stats to a random... Or do I prefer that? I think I prefer that, actually. Yeah, we'll have 1 of each of those, and then is it sometimes
better to have, you know, like how you said there's kind of 2 options that are kind of fitting into the same sort of thing that you might want to do there?
Yeah.
Is it better to have more than 1 of the same so you know what's more likely to come up, so you can kind of prep better? Kind of reduces the randomness a bit in some ways.
Yeah, it's that, and it's also it's just like some cards are just like really good. Like you're gonna want duplicates in it to abuse, because like it's like this: trigger a friendly minion's death rattle, then destroy it. It's like, well, these for that you're gonna be using it on this, or you're gonna be using it on ideally. Where is it? This, because this thing can be a bit busted, because it's like, right, okay, I play this on. Let's say it's turn. So where is that? This is turn 7. So I play this. It discards a random undead from my hand. That happens to be Thaddeus. So that goes away. Then I use where is it? Shallow Grave on it. So it triggers a friendly minion's death rattle. So that summons a Thaddeus, and then the minion dies, which summons another Thaddeus. So on turn 7, I've summoned 2 11/11s with Taunt. So it's like, you know,
I don't really get how that works. Because
what do you mean?
On the Slime's ability, just hover over that again. It's
sorry, I've lost him now. There you go. You get it? Battle Cry, discard a random undead.
It's because I can't read properly. I thought it was Death Rattle summon a copy of itself. That's why.
Okay, no. So like, you know, he get, you know, the guy who at the end of my turn deals 6 damage to the enemy hero, and I get that back as life. You know, I get 2 of them on turn 5 or something stupid. It's like, you know, I have 2 of those in the deck because they're just fucking good. So.
Okay. Are we going to take it out for a spin then?
We're doing it.
Are you doing ranked or just like a normal?
I am doing ranked because it's not really even testing it out if it's in a normal game.
Wow. He's risking it all.
I'm risking
Wait, are you
everything.
that cocky? Are you like, I just win all the time in the normal games. Who fucking cares? Is there not skill-based matchmaking in the normal games?
I think the thing is, it's just everybody plays ranked like all the time. Like the people who play normal are the people who have like absolutely nothing. Like they've literally just started.
Yeah. That kind of you see that in Apex as well.
Yeah. I don't know what's a good starting hand in this deck yet.
Probably not that.
Probably not this. No. I'll assume not that. But it's all like big cards, isn't it? That's better, I guess.
Yeah.
So.
I guess you're going to have to draw a bunch of stuff first.
Yeah. To resurrect, okay. That's really good.
I feel like playing about with the board, but I can't.
They've got lazier with the boards.
I think that's fine. I think it's not the point.
No, it is the point, you bastard. Don't say that.
I never liked playing Warlock because it just freaks me out that I'm doing 2 damage to myself. I don't know, that annoys. I like my health to be a big old number. I don't like it to get low. It scares me.
No, you gotta play. You gotta dance with the devil when you're playing Warlock. In the pale moonlight.
Deal 3 damage? That's not fair.
You big bitch.
You slightly small bitch.
From your hand, so we've got this, or we've got this, or we've got this, and they're all really good things to have out this early, so... I'd want one of those 2 instead of Mal'Ganis, because he does stuff with other demons, and there's no other demons, so...
Alright then. That's good. Oh, there, Governor! Yeah. Oh, it's fucking go back in my hand, Governor. It costs 6
That's
now. Oh,
not good.
God. I knew that was gonna happen, though. Oh shit! I shouldn't have hero powered. I'm gonna overdraw shit. He's gonna watch this. It's gonna be my Titan that like gets destroyed. I swear to God.
Oh, you silly fuck!
It is. He's gonna watch.
You
He'll be
silly
my Titan. I swear to God. Or just like something good.
This dude's thinking, oh, for fuck's sake. That was a good one, didn't it?
Yeah, it was.
This guy's thinking, what the fuck is this guy doing?
I'm doing this. This is what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing.
That cleared the board, but you're not in a better position, really, are you?
That's what I'm doing, bitch.
Who are you picturing on the opposite side of? Oh, that's a Titan.
That is a Titan.
Jiminy Cricket.
So can I just fucking do that then? Can I just use Twisted Tether on it?
Yeah, because it is a minion. Of course you can.
Okay. Let's see. Let's try this. Oh, look. So it looks like it lost something there. So I wonder if you can only do it like 3 times.
Oh, it looks like you can do one of its abilities once. Like, you can do all of them.
Yeah, there we go.
But you have to choose when you're going to use each one, its abilities. It's almost like that character has cards that can be played.
Okay, all right, okay, I get it.
I think. I'm guessing by the UI.
That makes sense.
So is this? Would you say this is like looks like a secret mage?
No, this is a hunter.
Oh, secret hunter, I guess. There's secret hunters and secret mages, right?
Yeah. A copy of it, okay.
Isn't it weird to think that you've touched your mum's vagina more than most people?
Jeez, wow.
Just throw that one in there as well while we're here. So 7 damage can go straight. It's actually 9 damage can go straight to your noggin right now, which is very spooky. This is not looking good for you.
It's not. This is Hunter for you, though. It's like I can't. You know, he's gonna play a million things that deals damage straight to my face. So.
Are they basically playing their deck from last season at the minute?
No, this is a new deck, but it's just Face Hunter. It's literally the same shit but different skin. It's like I've seen this deck literally since the Hearthstone first started being a thing.
I did like playing Face Hunter, but have you got the combo? You've got the combo. You've got the combo.
I have got the combo, but I just wanted to check some things first because this is probably going to do something to it, but.
Oh,
no? Okay, all right.
That was tasty.
Two of them then.
Counterspell. No, that's a mage one. Never mind.
Nice.
That didn't feel as good as I thought it was when you were explaining it to me. But
let me tell you something. It fucking is.
Oh right, okay. The undead, right? The death rattles.
Oh well, this isn't good because now all of his spells this turn have poisonous, so that's good. But yeah, so there they all go. They're all dead. Because Hunter. That costs 2 mana, by the way. But there we go. See, that's why that's good. Because But you know, his spells also do have poisonous, so they're probably all gonna die right now.
What?
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, and there they all go. Because
now you're dead.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah, Hearthstone.
Okay. I think you need to do a couple more games, though. Get a bit of a taste.
I think Hunter's still busted the same way it's always still been busted. Yeah.
Busted are releasing a new album soon. New Greatest Hits album.
It goes. I think it goes.
I'm just a kid and life is fine.
I think it's Mage is the most busted. Then it's between Hunter and Death Knight as the next most busted.
The Death Knight looked worse than that. I've seen 2 out of those 3 that you mentioned, but to me, at least, the Death Knight looked awful.
Yeah. What the fuck does this do? Choose a friendly minion, summon a giant with its stats, and rush. Okay.
Why has it got a weird board around it as well? Why? Why that one?
That's because it's a location. It's like a specific thing. Okay. Yes, I don't want that to exist.
Oh, it's a mage. I get to see the third of the trifecta of bullshit.
Yeah.
Yay!
Here we go. That's a really good combo, actually.
Oh, so now you're both in 2 different locations?
Yeah. So it was the butler with the hammer.
In the which one? I don't understand what the fuck's going on here. So you do a thing with the location and its doors close and then they slowly open. This makes no fucking sense at all.
What? Why does it make no sense? What are you having troubles with?
Because what is it like a portal to a location that then just gets shy?
Yeah. I don't know.
So you can't attack the location then?
No, you can't attack the location.
Oh, why does it go on the board?
durability as
Fucking
you-
stupid thing. Doesn't make any sense. But at least when you have a location on fucking Yu-Gi-Oh, if someone else plays a location, then you then in the other location, rather than just saying this like represents a location and it has this ability for no reason. What a stupid fucking game this is.
Yeah. I can't really do anything with any of that.
Did I tell you what games I've been playing?
Yeah, you did, yeah.
I also rescored GTA 3, by the way,
All right.
because I've been playing that for the Beating Every Best-Selling Game series. He started off at 60, I think it's 30. It's shit. It's so shit. There's like no story to it at all. You're a gangster that's accidentally not in prison anymore, and random mobsters give you random mobster tasks to do, and none of them are very linked at all. And they're all bullshitly hard. Like, any enemy, like, all the enemies in other gangs have machine guns that go and fire, like, 100 bullets at once, and you have less than 100 health most of the time.
Oh, no, that wasn't good. Actually, that was a bad thing to do, because that doesn't summon his Twisting Never. Okay. Okay, that was a bad thing. Okay, I know that.
You're still
now.
getting to grips with it, that's okay.
Uh-oh, okay, no. Oops! Okay, yeah, no, so that, I basically fucked up that entire card then. Well, I can do this at least. That's cool. At least.
They got Rush, no?
Yeah. Oh, I think this is a bot that I'm playing against because of how fast he's... Yeah, this is a bot.
Why?
This game has got like a massive
ranked.
bot problem. I don't know. Like they play so shit. I don't know what's. I don't get it. I don't know why there's such a bot problem.
Weird.
Yeah.
I guess maybe it's to if you've got a good bot, maybe it'll get further than you in ranked, but it could also be to farm packs.
Yeah. Yeah. I can... Yeah. Okay. I totally fucked that, but whatever. Oh, that's undead. What's undead in here? Okay. Yeah, it's. I've noticed this since like the last 2 expansions, but bots like from about bronze to even like platinum, like midway through platinum, they're just all over the fucking shop.
And you're in gold at the minute, right?
Yeah, I'm gold free right now, so.
I guess they're probably farming packs, and then they can get a bunch of cards and sell the account. That's what I would guess. Because on Apex, you see people join like Team Deathmatch and things like that, where you can tell they're a box. They're like running around in a circle, shooting at the floor, so that they don't get disconnected for inactivity. And they just like they're gaining experience, and it's so that they can get enough packs to unlock like one of the really expensive cosmetics, and then it's like sell the account for 50 quid.
Yeah.
Because the cosmetics normally cost like 500 to actually get, but you can in theory get them for free.
I am getting what this deck's about now, by the way.
Okay. Well, you've had a loss and what looks like is going to be a win. I mean, it'd be pretty hard to lose it from here. Well done, bot. You lost.
Yeah. There you go. Here, have your experience.
Enjoy your tasty morsel of experience. How often do you get free packs in this from just playing?
So actually, not a whole lot, because now you get packs and stuff from doing like the Tavern Pass. So when Actually, no, it is pretty good because this here at the bottom is like what I think normal players get.
It'll be the top what normal players get.
No, it's the top one. Yeah. So it's not. You don't get a whole lot.
But that's not. There's no packs there.
I think it's the bottom. I actually think it's the bottom one.
So it might be that you get both if you've got the pass, but you only get the bottom one if you got.
I definitely get the bottom one. So yeah, because it'll be you get the top one if you have the battle pass because that's for like fully completing the battle pass. So
yeah. So that's a lot of coins then, because a pack's what 100 each.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of coins to be getting from that.
Yeah. So like at these earlier levels, they'll only be getting like 50, 25, something like that. So.
But
I don't know.
How often do you rank up in that?
Fairly often.
Would you say because you do a couple of ranks of it every day if you play like a couple hours?
Yeah, like I'd say probably maybe even more than that, maybe like 3 or 4. So,
right. Fair enough.
When I finished it last season, I think I ended on level like 157. And the cutoff is level 100. After that, you just like earn money every time you level up. So
you still get gold each time you level up from that?
Yeah, you still get gold, but it's only you get like 50 gold every time.
Yeah.
So,
but it's still an incentive. That's why there'll be loads of bots then, because it's just getting more and more and more gold to just buy packs and packs and packs.
Yes. So if you look here, Jake, by turn 4, we could have a 5/7 on the board that has a death rattle of something of 5/5 with lifesteal.
Jeez, okay. Pretty fucking crazy. It's pretty fucking crazy.
I think my dad's gone crazy.
Give me your answer, dude.
Random undead. Random undead.
Fucking hell. Me fucking spells cost fucking 1 more. Me fucking spells have fucking cost 1 more for free.
Is there many cards that get rid of locations then?
There are definitely like a couple, but the more gimmicky cards. So it's like I'm pretty sure I've only ever seen like it's like 1 minion I've seen that can do it.
So is there any dex-based round locations?
No, because I'm pretty sure every class only gets like 1 or 2 locations, and they're not. I mean, they can be pretty good. Like this one's. I actually think this is the best location out of all of them. Choose a friendly minion, summon a giant with its stats and rush. Is really good, especially with all the big stuff in this.
And to say that it's kind of free on some other turns.
Yeah. I'm going to wait a turn because he might have some way to silence that. This card is a cunt. I used to use this in one of my old paladin decks. Yeah, so it's a 5 mana 3/3 with lifesteal, and whenever it dies, it gets swapped with another minion in his hand, and that minion also gains lifesteal. So
yeah. So is there any way you can magic away that minion that it's going to bring out?
I don't really. I think right now the best thing I can do is just play that and do that. It's all I'm gonna do right now.
Quick.
That's all I'm gonna do.
You didn't use your location ability.
I didn't want to. All right. Because I want to see what he gets from this. That's not bad. What's its death rattle?
Ooh. Brought out a tasty minion for you.
Oh damn! It's all summoning shit. Okay, whatever. I'm doing this. Da.
Ooh, slimy.
Da.
And now he's like,
because
fuck's sake.
Yeah, I don't want him to summon anything, so I'm not attacking them with Rush. I'm gonna save them. So, boo, boo, fuck you, bitch.
Woo. Yeah, I see why you wouldn't want the death rattles to trigger now, because you've got that end of turn thing. Because they're going to trigger, aren't they? They're just going to slam them into that.
Also, I don't want these to take damage. Like, I don't want to put these in and take damage because I want them to stick around to do damage next turn. So I don't want to, if I put both of them into that'd be on 2 health. That'd be on 4. So all he'd need to do is like, I don't know, a consecration would kill one of them. This is annoying, actually.
Consecration for you, it'll be great right now.
Oh, that's literally... never mind, I literally got the perfect pull. So, here we go.
Poor guy. When I see something like this happen in someone else, I can picture the for fuck's sake, I hate this thing. Okay. Looking nice. What's the death rattle on that bad boy?
It's that.
Fucking hell. Annoyotrons are very annoying.
I don't want them to be on 1 health, so I'm literally just going to end it.
It's okay, you've got that's a lot of damage you've just done.
Yeah.
It's looking pretty good so far. Like, you only need to find 4 damage so far as we can tell.
And I also... it's fine, I don't need it. I literally win next. Oh, wait, no, okay. It still doesn't matter because, well, I need to see if I get it, but I should probably get it because discover a friendly minion to resurrect with Rush. There he is. Boom, summon him, end turn, I win.
Wow, GG's.
Yep, so, yeah, I get it. I get what you're supposed to do with this deck, yeah. And I like it, so...
Oh, you got bonus stars for that. Rank.
Well, no, I get bonus stars. I get bonus stars anyway because I was Diamond 1 last season. Yeah. So depending on like what rank you are now, you get a shit ton of bonus stars depending on like what you were last season. So
queef
I'll do one more. Balls. I'll do one more and then I'm gonna get off and paint the rest of these models.
Okay. I might complete Grand Theft Auto 3 and be done with this shite.
Get another drink really quick.
I'm still hungry as well. I might go for a walk, actually. Yes, I'm tempted to go for a walk. We'll see.
Fine, I'll keep that.
Yeah, I think after this I'm probably going to go for a walk and play Satisfactory and we'll finish off GTA 3.
Shadow Priest.
A different day. It might even be tomorrow. Who knows?
Shadow Priest.
Did 3.5 hours of it today. We've got Hearthstone extra. We've got podcast as well. Been plenty of content today. I don't need to do any more. You can't call them shadowy anymore. It's not. You can't call them a Shadow Priest.
They are the shadowy fellas.
Actually, that Shadow Priest identifies as light Gravesman male. I don't fucking know. Gravesman.
I actually don't want to be using my hero power a lot here because Shadow Priest is all about dealing damage face. Like, that's the whole gimmick.
Face Priest. Click on some board stuff.
They're getting, like, lazy. Like, none of these are fun to... Like, his eyes glow a bit. I feel like before, if I would... No, you can only tap on them. They would have smashed if these were, like, 5 expansions ago.
I like the stuff where you can permanently affect the board.
Look, why can't I turn them on? Why can't I, like, light those candles? It just rocks back and forth a bit. Lazy bastards, honestly.
you can tell when kind of design elements of a video game team have changed. You know, like on running live service games, when the team like rotates and people quit and they hire more people and stuff. Because like the skins that are made in Apex now, they're not quite the same style. This is not looking good for you,
I know,
buddy.
It's fucking crazy how much damage Shadow Priest do. I think this. That's not what I wanted it to fucking summon, but okay. I guess in that case I have to do this as well. There we go. You fucking spurg.
That flipped it in your direction a bit more. Like that was pretty. What the fuck is your hero, by the way? It looks like a nest.
Oh, it's Nusoth. It is an old god.
I can't see you lasting much longer here, Judd. It's just that's blasting you in the ass.
I don't know. This is probably going to get silenced. It's going to get silenced, and then I'm going to be really sad.
If you can recover this game, I'll send you a gift.
A gift?
Yeah.
That basically all depends on whether or not this minion gets silenced. Yeah, there he goes. And there it is. There. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and then you use your hero power and I'm dead. Yeah, okay, great. I'm not even giving you the satisfaction.
Oh, and you fully quit as well. What a bitch. What a little bitch. Couldn't even concede and quit gracefully. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
well,
it.
That was that.
That's Hearthstone. Yeah.
It sure looks bad.
I like it though. I like the idea of the deck. Yeah.
Do you still have Streamlabs OBS installed?
I'm sure I do. Yeah, I'm looking right at it. Yeah.
Just can you open that up?
I can. This is going to take long though, because I really do have to paint, and I don't want to have to be up.
No, I know. And just share your screen. I don't know how long it would take to
downloading an update.
Oh, that it shouldn't take long.
Okay.
Normally these things are very quick.
God. Oh God.
Oh God. Oh man. Oh God.
She's looking right, asking at me and asking me to go on a jihad.
I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Twitch has just banned all of CSGO gambling. Is it still downloading?
It's just finished.
Okay.
What? So, do you want me to share my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Can you believe there's a Jake Paul documentary on Netflix? Weird. Okay, so if you click on like stream loading, for example. Huh. Okay. Right. Yes, that's not correct. Just click on like the little guy in the bottom left. Okay. Alright, yeah, mine doesn't say anything there either. Because it used to be that it would sync across devices. Hit skip on that. One sec. Fucking hell. In that case, then, I think just go on. Oh yeah, no. This is old.
Oh yeah, no.
Wait.
Oh, my name's Jacob Fox. That's all I've got for
that. Yeah, I think this would need setting up again. Just click on Hearthstone.
Okay, give me a sec. Why, you want to see me play some more sick Hearthstone?
Well, I just wondered if it was good enough for you to stream with.
Oh, this. Like this, or like you want me to go open up Hearthstone?
No, that's right. Okay. So it's not syncing at all. Okay, so fuck it. No, don't worry about it. At some point, it'd be worth me probably. You can close that. It might be worth me setting up the stream again for you, but it'd have to be when you've got more time. And I'd probably the best way to do it would be for me to use something like TeamViewer. We might have to get a different one though, and like remote connects to your computer and all of that. But we'll not do it now though.
All right.
Oh, okay then.
What?
Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Unless you want them to.
Hey. Alright. Okay. Alright.
Nom nom nom.